So when we last played, you guys had entered the body of the Inevitable Enhab. You'd made past a few of the kind of broken systems. It appears to you that this body is trying to repair itself, but it can't. And there are other inevitables inside of this massive construct, per se, this inevitable, that actually work to try to repair it, but because of whatever reason, it is dead. So it's not coming back. So it's almost like its version of fast healing are a bunch of little inevitables running around fixing the inner mechanisms of this massive primal inevitable. Um, to that end, you've come into different rooms and chambers where you have experienced the fact that this disruption and this degradation of the system is causing explosions of pieces of metal, sometimes fire, sometimes holy energy that ripples throughout the entire environment, causing this damage every few seconds to you. Um, what you have noticed is you have noticed that through harmonics, the creatures try to either calm or increase the amount of disruption in the room, and you figured out that Kitty, using her bardic performance and channeling it into a counter kind of song ability, is able to keep some of that damage down. Otherwise, besides that, you do understand that some of the panels that are malfunctioning seem to be either activated or deactivated by either the hands that hold the spheres from the Locrat inevitables or the bracers that come off the Mourant inevitables. At this point, you guys had come past a room where you've been able to disable a necrotic energy blast, and then into another room where currently Darmus is looking at two of these Sorhant inevitables. He is severely wounded. To anybody looking at Darmus, they can see that he has been beaten to shit. He has a lot of damage on him. That's the best you're going to get visibility wise. And we are currently in a combat round. At this time, I will unpause the game and move us to the next round, which is it's actually Azic's turn.
Hell yeah.
Okay, everybody. I was going to say, he's not gone there. I can't see him.
Yep, he's there.
He's there.
I'm sorry.
Through the door.
He's actually right underneath the pipes. I'll ping where he's at. If you need to ever click and find out where your character is, if some of the actual details of the terrain aren't allowing them to be shown, you can go to the carousel at the top where your image is at, or another creature's image, and click on it, and it'll zoom you directly there.
I've got him now. Cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, please continue.
Oh, I clicked on myself and passed the turn.
It's okay. I'll move it back to you. There we go.
Okay, I'm gonna step in through the door.
Right.
Doesn't look like that.
And I'll move you forward into the room.
Collision. Okay. I see these two. The one that had grease underneath it, it's still standing.
Yes.
Okay, and now to me it's apparent that Darmus took a hit.
Yeah. He's got blood on him.
Yeah, but he never says thank you or something. You know? Anyway, everybody should have been hit by 25 healing
On your turn.
at the start of my round. Everybody that was in range. Now, negative effects of that, I can't specify who it affects.
And what's the range on that?
25 feet. So back when I was diagonally left, one to the west and one to the south.
Yeah.
So it would have hit these two, I guess, also.
Yeah, it would have hit that locker on and that one, but they get a resistance to it possibly.
Ooh, let me check. Let's see. Fortitude negates, but it's harmless, and power resistance, yes, it's also harmless.
Okay.
It's 30 feet sphere centered on me. So
do a caster level check, and I'll tell you if that affected them then. I added the 25 to you, Dharma, so I'll add the 25 to you, Cyril.
Ooh, a bad roll. I hope it didn't affect them.
No, it didn't affect them.
Ah.
And then, Jolie, I will give you...
Okay. I wanna defensively manifest grease underneath the other one.
Okay.
I'm gonna use some psionic shenanigans to have it cost less. Let
And,
me just link it.
and if he falls over, I'm going to laugh heartily.
So I'm using the augmented version. That's 7 power points. I got an item that reduces it by one, and I got an ability that gives me 5 power points to spend. So I'm only using 1 power point. I didn't remember this for the last one.
Okay.
So each target that fails a reflex save to okay. Let's see if it succeeds at the same throw.
1 second here.
It's a reflex. Let me
Okay,
just
and in the
get.
future, if you target them, it'll automatically bring it up, so I don't have to go into our character
Yeah, my
and do
bad.
the same.
Sorry,
Oh yeah,
I
no
should have
problem.
pressed.
And let's see, and it's reflex,
So
eh?
it's 27.
There you go.
Ah, okay. Um, did I need to do concentration actually? With my level 22, you mentioned, you know, continuous damage from everything.
Yes, if you have a concentration effect, you're going to have to do that every round on your turn to maintain your concentration on other effects. Oh yeah,
But
you
I
got it.
did this defensively.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
Oh no, you don't
Okay.
have to. If you cast defensively or do something defensively, you don't have to worry about the attack from a creature you're facing. The environmental still causes damage though, which is going to stimulate a concentration check because you're taking damage.
Okay, I guess I passed with this one.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, that's it for me.
And I want to get your grease out there so I have an area of effect noted.
Can you give me control just to reduce the PowerPoint by one, or you can do it with just one.
Here I can unlock those. There you go.
Done.
Ah, there we go. Here it is.
I forgot to heal myself.
Oops. Okay. And let me bring this back out here.
Can you heal me by 25?
Yes, I sure will. One moment, please. There's your grease.
Oh, there's also grease underneath the other one to the left
I will do it as well.
from the last round.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go. It kind of moved a little
Nice,
wrong. There
thank
we
you.
go. There you go. Okay, and 25 hit points to you as well. To you. Oh, that's why. Kitty and you are in the same square. There we go.
Oh, this.
Yeah, so you had to
I
take one
just
more
entered
step.
the room.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, I'm okay.
No bad. You had to move. Okay, next is the Lucrons. Okay, environmental damage to everybody. Kitty, you are still halving it. I actually get to do my performance check to see if I can make the room hurt you even more. Let's see here.
What about me? I'm not in the room.
It's all areas on this level do this damage on their turn. It's not them. Now, for the included extra damage, yes, you would be immune to that because only in the other room is it still at the set 35. But you're still within Kitty's range, so she's still reducing the damage down to half back there already. So,
Okay.
okay. Take care.
Unless I die, and then you guys are all fucked.
We're already all fucked.
I have 10 over what I need. So that would increase the room's damage by 10. So this room goes to 45, but you're halving it to 25. So
You
it
know
went up by
what?
10 or 5. It'd be 15, it'd be 20 because you're only doing half. So you're only doing 20. It's only doing 20 damage versus 15 because that's what it was doing last round. So
Do
15
we
damage.
make a save
Nope.
against it?
No. You
No.
guys just eat it. And then Azek's aura is still at 22 around, correct? So 25. So you still are up 5 hit points. Let's put it that way. Because he just healed you
Cool.
some. Right.
Cool. No problem.
Well, your hit points are wrong, Azek.
Hmm.
Do everybody's hit points. The meticulous part of this. I'm actually looking forward to the time when I don't have to do this. Okay, that's right. That's right. And Sorrel, yep, you got to take it too. There we go. Okay. And then Brian is still in the room that only did 15. So he's only taken 15 damage. Okay. Okay, now this Lockerant's turn. Darmus, I am going for you. Since you're the one's taking swings.
Okay.
You're the one. I'm gonna go for targeting you. And then I have 3 other targets I can choose from. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the room. Okay. Jolie, going after you. I'm going after Sorrel. And then I'm going to go after. That doesn't count. Got to re-roll that one. And then I'm going after 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going after Kitty. That should be it. All right. One, two. Oh, it grabbed Azek. You're not being targeted, dude. Make sure I don't hit you with this. Okay, there we go. Now back to my monster. Okay, it did include Azek. You can ignore the damage. So, okay, the energy bolt touch 29. Energy
Oh,
bolt.
that's all over me.
Yep,
Yeah, yeah.
touch 30 for the second round of bolts. So I think that hit everybody's touch. Damage is 45. The first 2 were fire. Do you have any fire resistances, Tim or Chandler?
No.
Okay.
I think I do.
Okay. If you have a fire resistance, that'll lessen that 45 by some.
Let me.
The next 2 are electrical for Kitty and for Jolie. If you guys have electrical resistances, I'll be able to reduce that damage by some.
Nope, nothing to fire.
Okay. And now.
Is lightning the same thing?
Yes. Is electrical and lightning?
Right.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, I've got a resistance to
How
that.
much do you got a resistance for?
5.
Okay, so that'll reduce that damage to 28 to you. Okay, every little bit helps. And Kitty, do you have any electrical or lightning resistance? Okay,
No.
negative 33. Okay, there we go. That was its attack. It is done because it used all of its ray attacks and a harmonium attack on the room and it was successful. Kitty.
Okay. So, keeping up my bardic performance,
Uh-huh.
can I cast a spell?
Yes, because it's a free action to you at your level.
Okay. I'm gonna cast abundant ammunition on my vocal cords.
Ah, you can't do that.
It's one container.
No,
It's a
sorry.
container. My vocal cords are a container.
Now, I've been hit by words from a woman that were like daggers from their eyes and needles from their throat, but it doesn't count as an ammunition. But
But if
That
you
is
read
good to
it,
know.
yeah, no.
okay.
Nice
Well,
try.
I mean,
Very
that's
nice
a
try.
really good thing to know because now we can any stuff we get, we can keep in your throat. Excellent.
all right.
An
My other
extra bag of
Yes.
question.
holding is always good.
Yeah.
I had more. What is making the noise that's hurting the room?
That's coming from the locker-ons. You can do a perception if you like and look at them. It will take a standard action. You'll still have your swifts available in a move, but it would take a standard to narrow it down to what they're using, if it's a thing.
So what is it?
Perception check.
Okay.
And since it just did it literally the round before you, um, this would be the perfect time to do it. What did you get for a perception? Ooh, good one. You notice about the area of the neck of the Lucarons, there is embedded in their throat what looks like a torque. It looks like this, and I can actually show everybody, including you, so I don't have to describe it twice, which is always nice. You see this is actually a part of their neck. And what you're seeing is as they're using their voice, it's actually amplifying, but you do notice that there's things that like a wire or a tube that goes into their neck as well, that when they're doing it, you're seeing it pulsate with energy. So that is a device that they're using. You don't see that you've fought other lockerons before. And remember how I said these are Enhab specific ones?
Mhm.
These have this device, which is different than any of the other Lucarons you fought before. That also
Okay.
calls into note the bracer like Sorrel and you tried to use on the thing. It has different things inside of it as well, which actually pierced you and caused the damage to you when you were inaccurate on how you used it, which is different than the bracers on other Morants as well. So a unique thing to them, I guess. There you go.
Hmm. I bet he could put abundant ammunition on his toys.
Maybe.
Reminds me of a Munchkin guide I read years ago, where people were like, create water is the most powerful spell you can ever use because you can create water inside other people's head.
Yes, I've read that one. Oh my gosh. And they blow. Are you doing anything else on your turn? Unfortunately, perception took your standard,
Okay.
so casting a spell's not going to work. But um, ouch, as you're doing these things, you do realize, oh, you actually have to subtract one of your points for your bardic performance for this round. That's what I was going to say. Sorry, I was searching there. So I will do that real quick for you.
Robert, do
Yes.
you have like a feat where we can use perception as a move action?
Nope.
Okay.
It's not in the game, unfortunately. It's It's in other games, but not this one. And I gotta say, I do like the 5e passive perception. That makes sense. That there's a chance of you just noticing some things that are very close to you, you know, without detailed information. But it's not in this system,
Okay.
unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You go down to 50 Bardic performances. You are down already a few there. Okay. Are you moving or anything, Kitty? Okay.
Nope. I'll get you next time
All
though.
righty. Gojin, you're hearing combat in the other room.
Well, you can move me into the other room.
Okay.
Just right inside the door so I can see what's going on.
There you go.
That shit looks like a clusterfuck.
Yeah, with a narrow hallway past it.
So can I get a flanking on one of these with the bow?
Mm, Tim is threatening this one because it's within his range. You would have to be either here or here to get the flanking.
With the bow.
Yeah, with a bow.
Actually threatened at 15 feet.
Yeah. With a bow, you still have to be on the opposite side of the character or on an adjacent behind, not side by side. And there's
So
grease
go
all
ahead
over
and
those areas.
move me over.
Okay, what is your reflex save for grease?
27.
So do a reflex save, otherwise you're going to wipe out. I gotta. Where's Gojin? Here he is. All right. I'm gonna move Kitty to the side for a second so I can grab his character. And just do a reflex, and you're good to go.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Oh, I was messing around with Pathfinder's 2 system, and when you drop an effect on the ground like that, anybody that moves into it, it automatically brings up their saves. I dig that. I am so into automation.
Did it come through?
Yes, it did. A 26. Does that make it, Isaac?
27.
Whoop, you fall.
Sweet.
You went with the left one. That's good. That's good. Right one. You would have never gotten up.
Yeah, you really pumped that one. Okay, that was your move. You fell. Now you can still shoot from a prone position. You just take a negative on your roll to hit. I believe it is a -4 when shooting from prone. There are feats to mitigate that. God, I got to avenge sevenfold hell to the king running in the back of my head. It's driving me nuts.
Sounds painful.
It is.
Did I hit him?
That's what I'm looking. Let me hover over his AC. No, not with the negative. Okay. Arrows
Guess
fly
I'm
off.
done then.
Alrighty, and we're on to Jolie.
Okay. I pull out my because we've got nothing but uh, can any of these guys take really good shots and attack?
You mean physical?
Yeah, because that
Um,
guy's probably may come over. So
yeah, they still have 4 regular hand attacks that they wield wounding swords in, from what you've seen. So that just causes a
right.
consecutive amount of bleed damage. That's kind of what was hurting Tim. The healing aura from Azek stopped the bleeding. But yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna make a sense motive to gain my signature ability.
sounds cool.
Yeah, definitely made it.
Oh yeah,
Okay, yeah. Okay. Haste is still going, so that haste ability I'm going to use to move, but I'm going to pull out my rapier. Use the move from haste to fly over to him, so I'm within range of using the rapier. Oh,
I
go
don't think you
away!
get haste a
Yeah,
separate move action. You just get an extension to your own.
yeah. You can take an extra movement, or you can take an extra attack.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think there's an extra movement. There's like you move faster. That's
Yeah.
it. A move action is move action. You don't get more action.
No, you don't get more actions. Well, you get one added attack if you're taking an attack action and you don't use the move.
Full attack, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. Well then,
and we can't fly.
Nope.
okay, then we'll do it the other way. We will add that to it, but we'll do my style strike, which is flying,
Which
and
was
let's.
which was what? Sorry, that cut out.
I'm gonna do. Oh, where's that gone? Why has that gone like that? Saying it's locked the character sheet, and
Oh,
I seem to have only got one of the guys and not the other one over here.
the way you target 2 people in this is you can actually hold down Control and click on the other one, and then just if you highlight them with the right mouse button click, there's a target icon. You can just click on their target, and then that'll grab both of them.
Okay, I can't. I'll take on this one because I
Okay.
can't seem to see the other one. So
Oh, that's weird.
yeah, I don't really know what's happened
I
there
yeah, I see it on
because
2 screens. Let me see, Kitty. Can you see the other one on your screen? Oh, it might be the way you're facing. You're facing.
am I facing?
Yeah. Yep.
Facing
Here, let me.
shift.
Let me. There you go. That help?
Got it.
Fixed it for you. Yeah. If you hold down Shift when you click your character and use your arrow key, it'll change your facing so you can see the area that you want to face.
Right.
There you go.
Cool. Okay, Azek, did you say this one's got a better grease on it than the other one?
Mm-hmm. Stronger effect. But you don't know that. In-game.
No.
They
But
look the
this,
same, but the other one is nastier.
but this one over here has been damaged, hasn't it?
I don't know that.
No, no,
They actually do show blood on them, and that's actually I put this in the game so that you guys would know who is actually getting hurt because I'm tracking their images with blood. So like you see blood all over Darmus and you see blood on it, that red stuff, or discoloration in other areas, that's the actual blood.
Okay. Right. Well, I will do my flying kick at this one over here.
Okay.
So I get to, as a flurry of blows action,
Mm-hmm.
I get to move my enhanced and make a full bevy of attacks, as in
Okay.
flurry of blow attacks.
So you're going to move into within 5 feet of it and do the attack?
I was thinking of trying to get over.
Yeah, because
No,
that
move
means you're going to
back.
clip the grease.
I don't mind clipping the grease. I think, for God's sake, come on, move that way. Sorry.
You want to
I
move
don't
up
mind
this way?
hitting the grease.
You want this one?
The entire sort. I was thinking over here.
Oh, okay. Then let
I
me
don't
move.
mind hitting the grease
Okay.
because I think I can probably. My dex is good enough that I'm going to be able to
Yeah, let's hit you
get
there,
past
and
it.
then you do your save, and if not, then you come to a stop, and you're laying next to Gojin, and you guys can look over longingly at each other laying in the grease.
Well, we always do.
We'll play patty cake.
Yay!
Ooh, mud
Oh,
wrestling.
nice save. Nope, you didn't whip out, so you keep moving, and you're coming all the way over to here, correct?
They're here to get the flank on them. So
Okay.
as close
Okay,
over
for
here as I
now,
can do.
There
this
you go.
grease animation is a bit big. It should be like 2 by 2 squares,
Then
10 feet square, 10
10
foot
foot.
square.
Okay, then I will reduce it down. Oh, in which case neither of you had to make the grease saves. I thought it extended its range to 20 by 20.
I only noticed, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that's no problem. Hey man, that's the way this works. Put that under them. Brian, you're not prone, so you can remove that. I'll remove the prone position from you. There you go. Alrighty, that fixes it. There we go. And then you did flurry of blows. Okay, with a punishing kick or something of that ilk. Flying kick. Sorry, flying kick. Flurry of blows.
Yeah, with the flank kick.
Wah! Do your
Now,
attacks. Go for
can
it.
you do flurry on move after move action?
I can with the flying
Yep.
kick style strike.
Oh my god, grossly stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
So I will spend a Kai point to gain an extra attack. So I'm now up to 7. The haste will make it 8 because I'm going to use the haste for that instead of not being able to move with it. So I'll use that. So got to feed all that into this now. Give me a moment, please.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. One.
Also, while there, I will use my spinning defense ability, which is another style strike. I can have 2 around. But yeah, please.
Okay, so far,
Yeah, you
you
need
had
to
a
let me know how many I've
attack.
hit.
Okay, do you get the stepped increase if you miss? So
The
does your attack go up by 4 if you miss on the first one and continue, or anything else like that?
yes, yes,
Okay,
it does.
because your
Yep.
first 2 miss, so then the remainder would have +4, which means flurry of below 1 hit, 2, and then attack 2, attack 3. Those would have hit. Okay, so you got 3 hits out of
Right.
those. Um,
Okay.
and I will give it the damage. So I'll target it. Okay, so it
And
took
that
this
is an
one,
extra.
took this one. That actually did confirm the critical on that one too. That one was a mean hit there. Okay. Ah, you made its crown bloody. You bloodied its crown. That one missed.
Whoops.
Up. Now, does the haste attack that is also factored in with your other, so that would hit because of the misses earlier?
Right. Yep.
Because the one before that, the attack 4 miss, so that would have given you the 4 again
Yeah.
on the next one. So that does help that one hit. There we go. Yeah, you did a decent amount of damage to that one.
Sorry. So I've hit with 4 of them.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So that's an extra 4d6. So I've done 1d6, but 3d6, but there's another d6 for you.
Okay. So a total of 14 points added on to that as well. All right, I will get that. There we go. Both of these things are really messed up. Good job, guys. All right. Anything else on your turn? That was your move and your attacks. I think you're done.
Well, one other thing will be I will bring up my diamond soul,
As a swift
which is
action.
my yes as a swift action.
Yep, got it. Okay. So just click Diamond Soul so that I know that it's going in chat, because I'll always parse back through chat. And anybody that don't know, you can go into your class features and click on the image that's there, and it'll post it right to chat for you. So,
Aha! I have to find it
yeah,
first.
good luck
There
there.
it is.
All right, Darmus, your turn.
Oh, goody.
You could hit either of them. They're both within range. They're both pretty messed up too.
Correct. I'm going to do my swift action.
Mm-hmm.
Give myself 37 hit points with my lay hands.
Okay. I'll do your
And
hit
I'm
points
just
for you.
gonna. Dun, 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 dun. Already got the one targeted.
Okay, cool.
So
Oh, hit, hit, hit. Your attack 4 missed, but the haste attack did. So all of those hit on that one. So I will give it the damage. Bam, bada bing, bada boom. Man, you are messing that thing the fuck up. Bam. Oh yeah, that one drops, man. It's down.
yeah,
This one gets the dead.
that was my attack. That was all my moves. I would
Blood
be done.
splat. Okay.
So is that the one wearing the
They both are.
reverberator?
They both are.
Okay.
Um,
Hey, I want one of those reverberators, please.
Well, you've got a place to store it in your vocal cords, so that's okay.
See, there you go. I thought that was quite clever.
it is quite clever.
Ah,
Two,
It was very,
3.
very girly.
Oh shit.
oh yeah.
No 6. Oh yeah, there is a 6 now because Brian's in the room, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
Um,
Okay, so Jolie. So I'm hitting.
I
Oh,
got
dang.
skipped last round.
Oh, did you?
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I forgot to put the buff on for my defensive spin.
Um, Let
Oh,
me
he's
go.
dead anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. Sorry, keep
Before
going.
it takes his turn, go ahead, Chandler. I don't know how you got
Take mine.
missed.
That's okay. I just realized Darmus has gone twice.
Yeah.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Because I'm super important.
um, okay, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna spontaneous cure critical on Darmus. So this is the spell I'm gonna burn.
Okay.
So if you want to ignore it,
Yep, sure did. And then you can just do your cure.
point per cast.
I wonder why you don't get to make Malfoy.
He's unimportant. I'll give him plus 40. Here we go.
All right.
Moving some of them blood dots. Okay. Now,
Yep.
catching back up to this creature's turn. It
Yep.
is targeting 1, 2. It targeted you twice, Kitty once, and then Jolie. So I'm targeting you. Target. Oh, dang it. I don't want to do that. And then Jolie over here.
Does his attack get affected by my stone skin? What he's doing to me?
No, it's
Should I say?
energy. This is going to be
Right.
fire and then lightning again, or electrical. Fire and electrical.
Okay.
And these are ray attacks that they do. Okay, I hit a 39 touch for you, Jolie, and also for Kitty. And then then Sorrel, I hit you with a 29 touch. Both times. You took electrical this time, Sorrel?
That's a miss for me.
Okay,
Oh,
then.
good. I have resistance 5.
Okay, cool. So then you will take, and then the next one will be only 19, so I'll reduce that. Okay. And then I missed Jolie. I hit Kitty though. So Kitty,
You're so abusive.
there you go. You took 39.
Oh, don't worry. When we get out of here, we're going to tell the police about this. I'm telling you.
It's going to try to harmonicize again.
Ooh.
Kitty looks like she's been hit by a tomato.
That's their special attack.
No, it
I
did
think it's
not
called
exceed.
attack by farming.
It did not. It was not able to increase the room, but the room in turn will still do its damage, which is currently, the other one died, so it calmed back down to only 15. So everybody's going to take the 15 because Kitty's maintaining her bardic performance.
I should take a bit less though.
Okay. And -15. There we go. Okay, and that was its round. And now Sorrel's turn.
Oh, excellent. Ow. Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing.
Scavenge for cure critical again.
Yep. So I'm burning this spell. And that's my heal, and that's to Darmus.
Okay, 33 again. I had those. Here we go. Cool. And that is the
Right.
end of round 11. Now on down round 12. Azek, your turn. Now your healing aura is still up, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you have to do a concentration check first?
No, I don't.
Okay, then I will give
Do
everybody
a quick
the
check.
25, correct?
So doesn't say I need to concentrate.
Good.
Yeah, I could have spent my sonic focus to select which creatures I've healed. Oh my god. Let's do a caster level check to see if I hit anybody with spell resistance.
Okay.
A 27.
No, it did not get past their resistance.
Okay. Other than that, I'm just gonna restore my focus as a move
Action.
action.
Okay.
Yeah. How hurt does Darmus look?
He's actually only got a little bit of blood. Most of his larger holes in his carapace has been kind of sealed up.
Ah, that's okay then.
His
Then
carapace.
I'll use my standard to dispel the grease I cast on the left
Okay.
to the west.
You in that? All right. That one's done then.
And that's it for me. I think there's like at least 10 more rounds for the hour.
Okay.
Aura.
Okay. Okay, and you're done. Now we go on to Kitty.
Okay. So what was I gonna do?
Were you going over the creature for the thing? Or are you attacking the other one or going to do a spell?
I had all my spells set up, but oh, I wanted to well, I guess I didn't need to do that now that there's one down there. Can I pinpoint a specific spot on a creature?
Yeah, it's a called shot. It incurs a negative to hit if you're trying to hit a specific area. If it's with a spell, sometimes spells only affect the entire creature, so you can't really you can't. I'm going to hit him in the nose with my lightning bolt because it's a 5-foot channel. It just hits a 5-foot area kind of thing. So it depends on the attack, but normally it's called a called shot in the game, and it does have a rule to it.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. And it says for melee called shots are at a -2 if you need to know. For those that don't know, I'll put this in the chat.
Ooh.
There's the called shot rule. Oh, you're piercing scream? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I have to do a fortitude save, but I do get a resistance. What's your caster level check? Let's see if it's in here. Nope. Can you go to your spells and at the top you got a caster level check? I think it's on like the left-hand side of your spell screen, right at the top in that gray bar area. There should be something that says caster level. You click on that. Yeah. Ooh, you got past his resistance. That affected him. They still get a fortitude save. I'll try that. See if I can save.
How about you don't?
Your DC's a 26. Well, I might blow it. You never know. I blew it. I'm taking the entire damage, which it is. Oh, we didn't put a roll mechanism in there, did we? So you
So
get to
what do you want me?
roll 5 six-sided dice. So you can click the little square dice 5 times, and there you go. Roll away. It took the damage. 22. Fuck, that's not bad.
That's it? Really?
That's not bad. It's better than some have gotten in the last few rounds. 22. It's a lower level spell though too. It's also like a level 1 spell for you. So you can
Yeah.
do those almost all day long. So Kitty yelled at him and it hurt. Okay.
Any room can be a panic room if you just give me a fucking second.
That's fucking awesome, baby. Um, are you moving or anything else?
No, I
Okay.
think I'll stay right here.
Okay. Gojin.
Yeah, move me as far as you can to the right.
Okay, you've got a 20 move. You can use your plus 30 move to get to here. Is that where you want to be? Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. And that does classify as you flanking that one as well, because Darmus is engaged with his reach weapon, because he has 15-foot reach at his side with his weapon, so it is threatened.
Okay. But I can't attack now, can I?
Yes, you can. You moved. You sure can. You can do a standard attack. One ping only.
One ping. One
One
ping
ping
only.
only. Yep. Sorry, didn't do that in my Scottish accent. Not that I have one. And you missed him.
Well, that's just a shame.
It happens. That's the way it goes. Okay. Jolie.
Okay, I'm essentially going to do the same thing again.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Understand. I think after this round we'll take a break for a minute.
yeah, I just need to change something because
Okay.
I want to take the Kai point strike off and make it a single shot depending on what I want to do with it, instead of it being part of the whole attack thing.
I'm reloading back in. Sorry, guys. My browser.
Could you unlock my character, please?
As soon as I get back into the game, it just booted me out.
No problem.
It booted me, man. I heard you say you needed to adjust Kai points. I went to click the button and it booted my ass right the hell out. My browser
Yeah, I
said
need to
no.
take the extra. Right. I need to take the extra attack off my rapier because I want it to be, for example, I want it to be a punch attack if I want it, a kick attack if I want it. Depending on what I want to use it, so just take it off that and I'll do it as a single shot.
Okay, sounds good. I'm still loading back in. Be
Yeah.
there in a moment.
Okay.
Okay, I got to figure it out. You don't need to cast abundant ammunition on your throat. It's effectively already there because speaking is a free action.
You can tell her when she comes back. She walked away from her desk to use the restroom.
Oh, rats. Okay.
Did you hear
I
that?
think you've nailed it personally.
Oh, wow. She heard that. She kept her headset on. That's amazing.
Awesome.
And she muted like we would. And let me unlock this. No, sorry. They have a specific game rule and it says it takes a bardic performance every round to maintain. I know. I'm a bad DM. I enforce the rules.
It's a slippery slope.
It is. It is. Now, when I used to
Okay.
play in person, people used to bring all these like giant coffee drinks and food and all this stuff. And they're like bribing the DM. You know, I don't get that anymore. It's all virtual. Y'all suck.
Yeah, I can't send you like a dope through my computer. It just won't have it.
I
No
know.
matter how much I try and stick it in the disk drive, nope,
You
not
know,
having it.
I have thrown coffee at my monitor too, hoping somebody would get it, but it doesn't work. Okay, what are you doing?
Okay. Right. My first attack will be a kick. My second attack will be a punch,
Okay.
because then that allows me to do my um, flying kick, so I can move 50 all the way across to here.
Okay. Go ahead and let go. You can do it. There, bang. There you go. And now kicking some butt.
And
When you come in there though, you do provoke a single attack of op from it.
that's no problem.
46. Does that hit your armor class?
No.
Okay, it missed you.
Okay. Yes, the first attack on this is a kick attack,
Go for it.
and then I need to do one other attack, which is the Kai point that I'm going to use.
Oh shit, you critted. Okay, the first attack hit, and it'll take that damage.
So now this is a punch attack, so I get
Okay, so the key point strike is the punch attack.
the Kai point, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so and it took that
So it'll
damage
just
too.
be well.
You
Oh,
killed
is
it,
it still on there?
and it's
Oh,
yeah, it's in your list. So I got the key point strike, and if that damage is correct, that killed it.
why is it still okay? Right. Okay. Sorry, I was going to do that individually. Why?
Okay.
Okay. I thought I'd taken that out, but cool.
I will pause it
Um,
there and we can all take a break for a minute and then we'll come back. So that way I can. I
Sure.
have to use the restroom. Let's take 5 so we can all do breaks and stuff. And as it can
cool.
play. Oh, you can't play with that pretty damn girl baby you got. Oh my God, that kid's so cute.
Ah, she's sleeping now.
He's been
Make
playing with her for
yeah.
the past 4 hours.
I
Ah.
He's
guess
going to
she
wear
took
a
it
out.
after my wife.
All right, see everybody in 5.
Yep, see you in 5. Da, da, da.
Because I can't. I'm back. Jack, do it again. Wheels
I'm
turning
here as well.
round and round.
Whenever.
Sorry if you hear a little slapping. I'm also chomping down on some amazing roast Kitty cooked last night. Like little leftovers. I know you gave
Yeah.
the
Same
barbacoa
here.
away. She made a
Same
barbacoa.
here, except mine's a donut. Sorry.
Oh,
So
that's good.
forgive me.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she made some barbacoa last night. That was really good too. Oh my gosh, it was the night before last. That walked out the door with my second oldest son. He came over, helped me lift up a TV onto the wall above my fireplace, and left with my barbacoa. Like, damn. That's okay. Colleen figured out how to make these enchilada meatballs that are amazing. So, if you can imagine what an enchilada lightly with a bit of three flavored cheese, a little bit of garlic, and then a kind of meatloaf meatball in it, that's crazy, crazy good. She made some of those last week too. Those things are phenomenal. It's like,
Sounds good.
sounds like I need a better exercise program. She keeps cooking like that. I'm just saying. It's true. Yeah. Oh no, you won't. Hey, them's fighting words.
If you get a big enough one made, you could use it as like a dumbbell or something. So if it's like three
Well,
feet long or
what
really big, you know.
here's the thing with the meatballs she makes. Now, the recipe normally makes how many meatballs? 32? Her recipe makes 24 to 36 meatballs, but the way she actually makes it, it made 9. These things were as big as a baby's fist or bigger. They they
Wow.
were huge. Yeah. All of Colleen's meatballs could go into a cupcake tin and fit perfectly. She doesn't believe in the little meatballs like you're eating Chef Boyardee or spaghetti and meatballs or something like that. Oh no, you don't get these little like dime size things. With her, you get, they're easily, I'd say, at least 75 millimeters in height. Yeah, they're a
Wow.
hand. Yeah, they're a fist size meatball. She wants to just have one of those on the plate that you break up with your sauce. Okay, is everybody else back?
No, I just came back.
Okay. I think we still have Darmus and uh,
Oh, I'm
Sorrel
here.
off. Oh, okay. Are you back too, Chandler?
Give me 30 seconds.
Okay, cool. You're cool. No, that's why I was asking.
I was going to ask Isaac, how is the little boo boo going? How are you going with him? With her, sorry.
Well, I don't know if this is only in her case, but she's wonderful right now. Like she's 6 months old. Yesterday she was 6 months old, and her first teeth are growing.
Oh, nice.
Like they
Nice.
came out of the meat, and she's not crying. She just plays with herself.
Oh, that's awesome.
She
Yeah,
l-
see,
yeah.
babies are great in my opinion. They're always great, but there is a saying in the US, terrible twos. And 2-year old is when they are aware that they're not a part of you, that they can do their own things. And then they
Mhm.
get incredibly frustrated with their inability to do the things they want to do. So they'll like try to pick up and handle something and drop it and then just scream at it because it fell. and, It had absolutely nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with them because they're 2 years old. They have no coordination. But the frustration level gets up, and that's where the terrible twos kick in. I know my boys were all stomping their feet and looking at their figure, and if they couldn't get their figure's arm to move, they'd like stomp on the ground and almost want to kick it. I went, "Don't you kick that toy!" Now my youngest, if you've ever seen Mario World and know what a bullet bill looks like, which is the little bullet that flies sideways across the screen. If you turned it vertical, that's exactly what my son Seth looked like it too. He was almost 2.5, 3 feet tall, weighed almost 45 to 50 pounds, and he looked like a bullet bill, but he would plow through anything and it was always a giggle. I mean, trip, fall off the couch, bounce off the end table, land on the floor, giggle. I'm looking at that going, emergency room, and he's laughing at me.
Yep.
His 7-year-old or his 8-year-old brother at that time would be playing on the floor, and he'd run up and hit him and literally knock him off his feet, literally blow him right over, and then be giggling about it. Now that boy is 21 years old this year, and he stands 6'7" or 6'8". He's a big kid.
But,
All right, I'm back.
Okay. It was the end of Jolie's turn. You had done your 2 blows and a move, so I think you're done, except for if you want to do a swift.
I'm just gonna have a look at what Swift I can do.
Okay.
No, that's it for me.
Totally agree. Okay. And Darmus.
It's down.
Combat's ended, but because you are still taking rounds of damage, I'm going to keep the round order still going. In front of you, you see the channeled lightning coming out of what looks like a geared contraption, and it is literally making the floor where it strikes in that 20-foot area radiate enough heat you're feeling it from where you're at. So when it hits, the heat waves over the entire room, and it makes the entire grate, which is a walkway, glow.
Okay. Well. Yeah, no, I'm not going to get much closer. That reminds me of the door at somebody's tower that zapped the living tar out of somebody.
Okay, you're done then?
Yeah, I think I'll just stay right here for a minute, catch my breath.
Sorrel.
I'm wondering if is there a way I can like focus like we did in the when we were underneath Vigil to try to get some sense of where to go for like
Yeah.
when we were after the Black Rose.
Mm-mm. You try to concentrate, but the amount of damage in the area is just causing it very hard for you to kind of focus like that, but you don't feel any pulling on a direction you should go. So,
Okay.
anything else you're doing on your round?
So would that would count as my action, right?
No.
No. Okay. I want to look at the party, see who's the most injured.
Do you have Death Watch?
I don't.
You can look at the blood splatters on him. The only one that's got blood on him right now is yourself, Kitty, and Darmus. Darmus has quite a bit of blood, but then how much of it's old or new? You've got a little bit of blood, and Kitty's got some blood on her as well. You'd have to say Darmus and Kitty appear to be hurt more than you are. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Again, I'm gonna do a cure critical, and I'm burning that. Yeah, lost it. And I'm gonna heal Kitty.
Okay, Kitty got 37 hit points back. All right.
And that's my turn.
She said thank you. She feels less bloody already. Unmute yourself. I didn't hear you through my headset, so you didn't unmute. Oh, did you maybe accidentally mute your headset when you? Well, we'll look at it. I don't know. You wanted it. Okay. That's the end of this round. Now on to round 12. It is Azic's turn.
Everybody gets healed. Also,
20.
I just noticed something about our channel. I've been using it like it adds PowerPoints, but instead it increases my levels. So I will deduct 6 PowerPoints because I misused it.
Okay.
Sorry for that. It
It
didn't break
happens.
anything. After that, I will cast that adapt body power into the mark. So it brings up defenses of whoever uses
Okay.
it to better, resist this environmental damage.
Okay. Go ahead, post it to chat, and then make a note underneath it in mark.
I got a lot of spells and I need to find it. There it is.
And search is your buddy.
Let me make it a public roll. So there.
Cool.
Well, we got like 3 people that can fetch it from the marks:
Yep.
Sorrel, Kitty, and Julie.
Mm-hmm.
Until we're done with this room, I hope to have cast it 3 times.
Okay.
I explain to people what this does. Although we've been adventuring for so long, they should know everything I can do. I just tell them
Ah,
what I.
but you got to remember, you've been together for since you changed over after
Ah,
being in the sphere, it's only been about 9 months. But they should. But remember, you traveled with them for 7 years almost as a magus.
mhm. But still, I mean,
Yeah.
we've spent months.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Okay. Anything else you're doing?
No, that's it.
Okay. Kitty, at the end of the round, I'll do environmental damages to anybody that gets them. Oh, I can wait. I'll pause it. I caught her chewing. Ha. It would be an engineering check, yes. So you move over here to this. Well, I always ask somebody to help. Any engineers?
What do we need?
She's trying to dismantle something from the creature. It looks like a torque. Hmm? Oh yeah, you got it. You see her kind of take her sword and pry in and pop its head off, and then it looks like she unscrews something from around its neck, and then she kind of bends it a little bit and pulls it out. And I'll show everybody once. Well, you guys saw it before.
Uh-huh.
It looks like a torque with some blue light or crystals on the top of it. It looks like it might fit over her or fit around her throat if she bends it a little bit, but it's got sharp barbs on it as well that looks like it might hurt you if you put it on. Are you gonna try? This is up to you. Okay, well you got it in your hand. What are you doing with it now? It looks like it goes around the vocal cords or around the throat and whatever's coming out of your mouth, maybe it does something to it. It was doing it to the hookarant that you were fighting, because when it made a sound and that's how you caught it, it started a pitch, but this modulated that pitch differently. It kind of like a flute would modulate blowing a whistle in a sense. I don't know if he's talking on mute. Dharma's
I
back?
didn't hear Speedy for a time.
Oh, we still can't hear you. Yeah. Why don't you leave and rejoin real quick to Discord?
I barely
Wow.
heard her yelling something.
That's because you were yelling. Go ahead, disconnect and come back in and see if it's just something with Discord. You didn't have to turn off Discord, you just needed to disconnect. Just start Discord. You see the looks this woman's giving me. Damn woman. Where's my chicken pot pie and my PBR, God damn it. I want
Her
to watch.
technology's.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, I want to sit on the porch and watch the General Lee rolling by.
Her technology's broken and it's your fault.
Yup.
How do you how do you think I feel? I heard the F bomb. I'm sure in that sort of very quiet air there was a F bomb, and I'm too delicate for such language as that. Oh, and again! Ah! Ah!
Click in the bottom, baby.
But just push the mute button.
All right, I'll play. I'll be your IT support. Hey, that is not a mouse for you to play with. Speak so I can hear.
Okay.
There we go. You're working.
Yay!
What did you do?
Welcome back.
I just disconnected and reconnected. Discord gets a little touchy sometimes.
Oh,
Turn it off. Turn it back on again.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did an Ash.
maybe it's the profanity filter. Every time I say fuck, it fucks up.
Could be. So rephrase what you were saying to Darmus.
Oh, hey, could you come here? I want you to try something on for me.
Oh.
Negative.
Why not? I could clean off the blood. Just wipe it off. Huh?
You'll be fine.
All right. Might as well give it a go. What's the worst that can happen?
So what are you doing?
I'm going to put it on.
Do you have a necklace on right now that you're wearing? Are you wearing a neck slotted item?
I don't think so.
Because if you are, you will need to remove it to put this on.
Okay. Well, you're just going to have to give me a minute because
I did. I paused it. No, I paused
You
it.
can go to the next person. I'll catch up.
No, let's resolve this. Because this could resolve what goes on for the next person's action. They could be running across the room with bandages in hand. No, kitty! You know?
You're just adding to the atmosphere.
You seen Baron
Kitty.
Moon? You seen Baron Munchausen? Maybe you that slapping it on is going to turn you on to one of the royal court. You'll be like Robin Williams' bride. He'd go flying around on a plate.
Oh, it's just a wording module. You'll be fine.
Muad'Dib. Usul's name is a
Anyone have a
killing
drum
word.
roll? I think we should have a drum roll for this. There we go.
There's too much pressure. I have anxiety. Yeah. This is going well.
What do you call a room with 20 women in it all having anxiety attacks? Monday.
What was that? While we're patiently waiting.
She hit the wrong button and exited out of the game.
Wow,
You know how
that
much fun it is logging back in?
Yes.
that
It's
necklace had
faster.
a real effect.
It's faster than it had been on other platforms now. That used to be a 5-minute endurance race kind of thing.
Don't forget, spice up your panic attack with a harmonica.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
I always thought if
You
you
know,
could
so,
have a girl have a kazoo in her mouth when she's yelling, that would be funny too.
I feel
I'm
like
gonna
having
put a kazoo in your mouth when you're
No,
screaming.
I
Cause that would be some funny fucking shit.
no, I saw a video once online where this lady
Why do
got
I
pissed and she had one of the mounts for harmonica because she was playing, but she was yelling at this guy and it was whistling through the harmonica, so it was absolutely hilarious. All right, I
Okay.
digress. Back to the game. Okay,
What am I
so
supposed
are
to
you
be doing?
wearing a neck slot item? If so, you'll need to remove said neck slot item and lose its bonuses. If you are uh, putting it back on, its effects will take a minute or so before you gain their benefits again.
Um,
And it should be,
I got a headband, but I don't have a necklace.
you're cool then. All right, you
All
put
right.
this on. I need you to do a fortification save.
You're doing great.
Why do I think he's going to sound like a balloon that you let the air out of?
Is anybody helping her do this? Watching her do this?
They're all laughing at me. Ah, you gotta do a fortification spot.
You stuck your finger where?
I'm eating popcorn here.
Have a water close by. You might choke soon.
I think she's
Hey,
going to sound like she's been sucking helium for 30 seconds. It's going to be like a really high pitched kitty now.
Ooh, that's a good save. You made it. You
Oh.
didn't
how
die.
come it's not? My thing's all fucked up.
Okay, drop that into your character. Oh, sorry, I gotta unlock them, I think.
Can I feel where it's coming from?
Yes. I actually gave you two and you don't need that there. I'm gonna move it. This will go in a. Okay, yeah, as it clasps around your throat, you feel it burrow into your neck, causing 1 hit point of damage as the collar itself kind of attaches into you. First, you felt a pull, like it was trying to reach out to the body of the Lucarant below you. You still see some energy going around the hands and stuff like that. And it's like it was trying to connect to that, but it couldn't. And as soon as it could not, it it connected to you. You feel it making you feel a little sickish and a little weak, like physically weak and a little sickish, but it's not actually giving any game effect, like reducing your strength or your constitution, but it is drawing power directly from you in those two areas. So you feel like using it may cause you some damage to those features of yourself, but you don't feel like it's going to do permanent damage. But you'd really need somebody with more arcanism and maybe some divinity skills to look at it because you can't see your own neck. So now you can't see it now that you put it on. That's why I asked beforehand, is anybody looking at it or anything? And they didn't. And you didn't. So now the examination is by others on you because you can't see it yourself. But you can assist them in describing what you're feeling if they do look at it to tell you what they think it's doing. It's kind of like, you stuck something around your neck you can't get off, and now somebody else has got to help you, kind of thing. But you do feel like taking it off will hurt. It'll maybe damage you a little bit. But as you speak, you can feel it vibrating with your vocal cords. You are the power source now. And as you look at the dead creature, you can see inside its chest, you can see what looks like a crystal that is going dark. You can literally see the power source inside the inevitable. And it's almost like a life source. And as you see it, you understand it is a life energy that it draws its power from. As you go over to it, you can do an engineering check, which you make easily with just moving the parts. You can see the crystal now. Yep, it's just a rock now. But yes, piece of quartz. It is a one. Before? Yes, you've seen quartz like this before when you guys were in the Murok area, area outside of those caves. Remember when you met the mutated humans who had the green crystals in their wall, and you came across the simulacrum of a naga that turned into snow and melted ice when you killed it? That area had like crystals in it that prevented any kind of transportation or teleportation, and Sorrel couldn't even dimensionally slide. You realize there were radiation coming from those crystals. It's kind of like one of those. So it's a little non-quill, and it's a little quartz that creates a type of radiation. But there's more to this. That's why I said the heart thing, well, that could be just like a soul gem in a lot of ways. I mean, you can do a knowledge arcana on the gem you see in the chest. Everybody sees her go over there and crack open the chest of one of the Krants and pull out the stone.
Okay, that I want to see.
Are you there, Brian? Hello, Beulah. Beulah. Did we lose Gojin, or is he talking on mute?
No.
He's still in Discord. Oh, he dropped out of Discord. Must be having network
Yep.
problems. Okay, so what are you asking, Gojin? Oh, he's coming back. Here we go. Can you hear us, Brian? Hello. Hello. Hmm.
Not a good sign.
You show muted, by the way. Did you know that? In Discord, you show you're muted. Okay.
Me.
See if Brian's back. Now Gojin's muted. Now he's
Gojin,
unmuted.
No, he's unmuted.
Can you hear us?
Gojin.
Yeah.
I hear you both now.
Here we go. Somebody's got a headset problem. That happens, man. I hate that.
I think mine's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll give him a second.
Yeah.
See if it's a technology problem we can fix quickly.
I've done it a few times where because my headphones has got a switch on it that you can switch off
Oh yeah.
the microphone, and I've done it, not thought about it, and thought I should be able to talk, but there's nothing coming up on Discord, and then worked out that yeah, you need to press the button again so you can actually talk through the
Yeah.
headphones.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm done now.
Hello?
Hey, there you are. Cool.
Oh, okay. A button got pushed. I
Mm.
didn't know.
Yep, we were just talking about that. Happens to us all, man. Kitty just asked you, hey, Gojin?
Yeah.
Can you come look at this device and tell me if we can center the sound that comes out of it from components? Can we use backwards compatibility? What I essentially want to do is turn off the outside noise and put it on the inside. So anything with this crystal, and I shake the little bloody crystal around, if we put it that I can attack its main mechanism.
You can do an
So what?
engineering check to look at it and tell her what's possible.
Okay.
Anybody else looking too?
Yeah, after that
Yeah,
description,
Oh.
I'm gonna check.
Okay.
yeah, I can give it a look as well. I've got engineering.
Everybody can do an engineering check, and the highest one I'll just give an answer to. We can do it that way.
I do have a
Um, The other thing too is you're looking at not only a crystal she has in her hand that has pieces of stone and metal on it from the inevitable and some of the liquid that you could call as blood, but she's also wearing a torque around her neck as well. And as she's talking, imagine a flute going through a light scale when she's talking. So every time she talks, it's like this behind her voice as she's speaking as well. And as you guys get close, you can see that this torque that I showed an image of earlier is around her neck, and there are actually tubes that are going into her throat that actually pierce her skin.
She is now Borg.
Yeah, we are Borg. Okay. So let's see the roles. We got Sorrel, we got Azek, Darmus, Jolie, Gojin. Okay.
Yep.
I will say Kitty and well, Azek got the highest. He really blew it out of the park. No. What she's wanting to do to where the sound's inside is not possible. What you're able to discern from the crystal and the torque around her throat is the torque is a modulation device for illusions, shadow illusions, and also for possibly evocations with a sonic descriptor. The gem is a power source that could be used to power the necklace, but it would have to have energy within it, which would require it to be extracted while the creature's still active and not gotten after the creature's deactivated. Um, what you come up with engineering wise, I'll have Azek, since you made the highest roll, make a knowledge arcane as well. And if you make this one, which this is a high roll, you made that one. You're positive the torque acts almost like a meta magic device. What it does is it allows, sorry, somebody else got an echo going. But what it performs is when used, activated, if you choose to put physical energy into it, like life energy or health, it performs a meta magic like effect on an illusion that has a shadow descriptor. Okay. If you use your physical strength to power it, like your ability to lift weight and etc., it will actually cause a transmutation or a metamagic effect on a transmutation sonic descriptor type effect. Those key directly with bardic-like abilities. In fact, looking at the collar, this is kind of like a construct's way of performing bardic-like abilities. Because primarily bards do illusion with shadow descriptors, and they primarily do transmutations with a sonic descriptor. So what does that mean to you? From what Azek's able to determine, and this is, are you saying this to everybody? Or are you keeping this internal knowledge? Okay, then I will read out what it is to you, Kitty. It is called a harmonium collar, okay? This sophisticated neck collar is designed with elegance of torque that features a unique composition of inanimate tubes, each carefully crafted to display a resilient kind of sheen. The collar's intricate design is highlighted by the two brilliantly glowing blue crystals that hold up against your larynx. Its effects are, if you spend 1 point of constitution damage, the item functions causes a one bardic performance or illusionary spell with a shadow descriptor to be treated as if it was underneath an extended metamagic feat. What does extended mean? It doubles the duration. Okay. So like if you did Shadow Bard, it would double the duration of a Shadow Bard. So it'd go from 22 rounds to 44 rounds. Okay. If you spend 2 points, it allows for the enchantment compulsion spells to be extended as well, which would double their duration. So like if you did a dominate or something like that, normally that's 1 day per level kind of thing. For you, it would be 2 days per level. Okay.
Okay.
If you power it with 1 point of strength, it maximizes any one bardic performance and increases transmutation spells with a sonic descriptor. So in other words, sonic scream, like your shout, or maudit, those would be maximized. You wouldn't roll dice of damage, it would automatically be the max amount of damage. If you take
Okay.
2 points of strength damage, all evocations with the sonic description powers are moved to a 10-sided dice damage. So anywhere you would normally roll a 1 die 6, you would roll a 1 die 10.
So essentially, this is me just, casting abundant ammunition on my throat.
No, absolutely not. The thing is that if you reduce your points in either your constitution or your strength to 0, you die. Damage like this can only be healed by restoration spells and abilities, and I don't even know if Darmus has restoration in his repertoire, but I don't believe Sorel does. Azek
Okay.
may.
I do.
Okay, so
I do
that
have
damage could only be
my
removed by that. Okay,
my lay of
Okay.
hands does 1 to 4
1 to 4. Okay.
with my mercy.
Now,
Mercy spell.
Azek, looking at the crystal, it is possible to extract this with its power intact. It would require a coordinated assassination attempt. If an assassin was able to kill one of these Lonkarants or maybe even a Morant with an assassination attempt and called out that it wants to extract this gem, what they would do is knock this out of the body, which effectively kills the body but doesn't damage the gem. But it would take a precise strike from an assassin.
No, we need to find an assassin.
Yeah, it's Gojin.
I mean, a capable assassin.
Oh, ooh, that was a dig.
Oh,
Ow, I felt that one, and I'm in the Midwest, the United States. That was a bad one. Ow.
Got across the bow.
I know.
Oh,
Homie shot a
that
missile.
was right. That was right in his face.
Oh.
That was not a chance, That was a don't go to sleep tonight. So,
Yeah.
Somebody's talking really muffled. I think Tim's mic slid underneath his chin.
Officially, Azek, I can't believe you said that. Unofficially, I'm giggling inside a little bit. Sorry.
That's how we all feel at times. I rolled what? That's my favorite
okay.
line.
So is the other thing, the other device from
Powers
the
it
other
instead of your
monster?
throat or your body. So the gem?
No, I'm talking about the other reverber on the other monster.
Yeah, it's there.
Okay. So is it essentially same amount of damage on it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to take it
Okay.
and with the
Engineering
first
check.
one
Engineering check.
still attached. Skills. I have those.
You see your guys going over to the other one? I'm going to restart this. Ooh, bad roll. Broke it. You got one, though.
Well, fuck.
you can't
All
work
right.
through it.
Okay. So now you guys are in this room. Gojin, it's your turn. Are you doing anything?
Assassination.
I'm gonna do a perception to see if there's a way out of here or another slot where you got to put your arm in to turn it a key slot.
Here and here. Both have orbs shapes with fingertips.
Do the monsters have any of those on?
I will move you up there to one. You looked at it. It had a shattered hand, once broken. You'll look at the other one. It had 2 shattered hands on that one that you're standing next to. Maybe the other one's got one. You walking over to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me move this one out of the way for a second. You come over to this one. 1 second. I gotta check its roll table. Wow, it gave me a no. Let's roll it again. See if it does. There we go. Yeah, that one had a green hand. I will add it to your backpack. Or are you just pointing it out to somebody else because they're kind of heavy?
Yeah, I'll tell the group what's here. There's a hand with the orb that's got to go in the one of these two holes, key holes
Possibly.
over here, which I think, yeah,
Is
possibly.
it the same color as the one I got?
What color do you have? The sand he holds up is green.
I thought I had was a greenish one, or was mine blue?
Mm,
I think we got blue.
Should be in your backpack.
Look.
Was not consumed.
Well, I just tell everybody that, and I set it down.
Yeah, because it weighs 50 pounds.
I don't have.
Yeah, anybody carrying a hand has got 50 pounds of weight on them. So for some
I've
of
got
these
a
strength challenged, it's
Enhab
rough.
Murut. I've got a helm. Don't
Yep.
think it's right.
No, you do. There was a bracer. Somebody has a bracer as well, and somebody's got a helm of a Lucaron or Marut helm. There's Marut helm, Marut bracers, and then there's these Huskarot hands, Emerald hand, Ruby hand, Cobalt hand.
Well, I had one that was handed to me, but I have a root helm. Is all I have in my inventory.
Okay.
I can't see anything in mine.
I don't have anything in mind either, but I use
It's
the
only
bracer.
emerald. I have an emerald green hand. I
Okay.
thought it was blue. Sorry.
Yeah.
This is the one that was handed to me when I went into that negative energy.
Yeah, I thought you guys had two. Let me scroll up and see, because I think you got one last game too, besides the green one. When you fought the other Lookaron. Sorry, something in my throat. You got an emerald green one. You got a Marut bracer. Let's see, anything else here? Nope, all you guys had was an emerald green one, it appears. So now you have two green. Let's see. And the null, let me double check the log here real quick too. Because you got a null road, which should not count. So I got shattered hand, null road. Oh, you got the other one to search for hands too, by the way, guys. You've only searched one.
Yeah, I was gonna search for hands and braces and stuff on both of them when I got to my turn. So
Okay. That was Gojin's turn. It's Jolie's turn. So you're gonna search the one in front of you or above you for hands.
yep,
All right. Here we go.
and braces as well.
They don't wear bracers. Only the Morants do. The guys that look like two armed men.
Okay.
Monk
Uh,
type.
Shattered hand, emerald green hand, and a cobalt hand. There you go.
Oh.
So this
Take
one
the
actually
cobalt
had
hand.
three. So there is a cobalt and an emerald green.
I'll pick up the cobalt hand because I've got a bag of holding, so stuff it
They
in
don't
there.
work in
But
here, remember?
oh yeah, good point. Good point.
So it's a 50-pound hand. You picking that up?
Uh,
Yeah, good question, huh?
how much have I got? How much are you allowed to carry?
Some tells me and Gojo are going to be the pack animals.
I think you could be right.
We're getting back to first edition Dungeons and Dragons with the dwarf with everything, including the dresser, on his back. Always loved that in the editorials. Pack mule.
Uh, I think that would take me over if I were to carry it.
Well, you can hand it off to somebody else if you like, though. Anybody else carrying
Yeah, I
these
mean,
things?
I'll put it next to the group. But
I can carry one.
Well, then
I'm also going to ask.
let me do this. There's a hand, and there's a cobalt one. There you guys go. See the hands on the floor? All you have to do is move your characters over and click on it. It'll go in your backpack.
Once it's unpaused.
There you go.
I don't see anything. Oh, I see him now. But these guys can't carry him?
They're 50 pounds each. Both hands is 100 pounds. Yeah,
I'm wondering whether
strength's a dump stat for some of the more casty types.
I'm a monk. It drastically affects if I start getting too heavy.
Okay,
But
Dharma's
I'm
picked up both
wondering
of them.
whether. Cool. I'm wondering whether anyone has a mend, make whole. Because if we find if there's a shattered blue
We
one, could we
talked
put
about
it
it
back
last time.
together? Sorry.
We talked about it last time. We don't have it.
Nope, nobody has
Oh,
it.
right, okay.
Yep.
And the second question would be like a phantom steed or something. We could use that as a pack animal if we've got something like that.
Oh, make whole second level. I do have it. Sorry.
Oh,
Whoops.
there you go.
Last session, we tried to repair the shattered one.
Yeah, it didn't work. But you do have it.
Sorry, I thought it was the other way around.
It's
My
okay.
bad.
Sorry.
Well, there's a couple of spells I can think of. Mount, Phantom Steed. I don't think Unseen.
There's floating disc. If there's floating disc too.
Yeah, floating disc.
Can it float though?
Good question. No one's tried casting it. Probably not, but you never know.
Darmus and Gujin are very strong. I mean, and Darmus
Yeah.
has extra hands.
He has lots of extra hands. So, okay. So go to Darmus. Darmus, you moved over, picked them up. That was your move action. Are you doing anything else?
Comparing well, I've got 3 of them now, so I can compare the 2 green ones. Are they identical or
Yes.
are they different?
Absolutely identical. It's the way their fingers are gripping the orb that makes them different. You can see from now having a cobalt blue one and the green one, the fingers on the orb is actually a different pattern on how they're holding it. Some are swirled, kind of curved down. Others are wide, like a spider grip kind of thing. So
like different pitches in baseball, the way you grab the baseball.
Exactly, and that's what's actually fitting in as those different patterns. And you can see the cobalt blue one does fit into this pattern over here.
So I was just going to ask, is it okay? Has Gojin looked at that to see if it's trapped in some way?
I don't know, that 5-foot lightning arc that keeps coming out making the floor glow looks like a trap. I mean, that's just common sense there. But yeah.
Right.
Did you throw the box away to
The other one had to spin it. Yeah, just spin it just right to get it in there.
Yep.
I'm assuming this one's the same way.
Oh, Gojin, will you come over here and stick your finger in the electrical outlet?
Let's just stick his finger in it. Just let me know if it's going to be like the other room where it's like, going to be at the top end of my abilities.
I'll look in it, but I'm not putting my hand in it. I'm thinking it's the same as the other ones. It's just beyond my skill.
Can look at it?
Yeah.
Okay, you get to there.
I'm holding a fire extinguisher just in case.
There you go. Perception check, Brian. That's all it takes. You get your trap finder's bonus to this. Oh yeah. Well, it's not necessarily trapped. It's just it's a switch, and the hand is the actual lever to the switch. So you believe if you put it in, you just turn it to the right, or actually spin the hand to the right, and it turns it off. You're pretty sure actually that this could be undone. It's the used, or not really used device, but the removal of the trap is going to be easier than it was for you to see it, as long as you've got the key, because that hand actually kind of gives you the plus 20 to your roll, really. So makes it almost easily done by your skill. So yeah, you could turn it off with the hand. It's putting the right hand. You can see if the way the stone blocks are and the metal is around there, if you put the wrong aligned hand into it, it will depress other areas that could cause it to short circuit or cause it to arc back at whoever's putting that in there. And you've seen a trap like this before. This is one that, and you now know this of any of the blue ones. The blue ones damage intellect. This is kind of like warded for damage directly to the mind of the individual that would attempt to deactivate it.
Yeah, if you use the wrong hand, it'll arc back and damage your intellect. So you have to use the right hand, but if you use the right hand, it will shut it off.
Yeah, it's a switch. Becomes a switch on off.
What
Yeah,
if
it
you don't
becomes a
use your hand?
Then it just arcs back.
then it
So was
just
it the
arcs back.
cobalt hand, the blue hand?
Yeah, you're sure
Don't
it
know
is.
which one.
You sure? No, you're
Oh,
sure
it's
it
a
is.
cobalt.
Yeah, it is. Because just like we were talking about earlier, it's kind of like a hand grip on a baseball for the different, like a slider curveball, is kind of the way it's holding on to the sphere. So those equal a pattern, which is almost like a key pattern to you, but it's visible. You just got to compare it to this huge ass hand. And then here's the trick: you're manipulating a 50-pound item that you're holding over your head to do it. So it's kind of difficult that way, but it's still doable easily by you. In fact, with the hand
All
in
right,
your possession, you don't even have to do a roll because your skills give you enough points to automatically do it.
all right. Give me the hand, and I'll see if I can shut it
I'll
off.
I'll hand over the hand. So
All right,
transfer it over.
you give him the hand
Give him a hand.
and you turn it off. It stops.
Give me the idol, and I'll give you my hand.
I want the knife.
All right.
Cool.
Aren't we just a ball of giggles today?
Yes, you guys are. Are you still
Yes.
maintaining a bardic performance?
Yes, the room is hurting us.
I'm just double checking because I got to subtract
Hey,
several more
do you
points
have
from you.
your hey
Yes,
hey?
yes.
Do you have your wallet on you?
Always. Why do you want my wallet?
Can I have your driver's license?
No.
Well, it's
Yes,
either
yes.
give
I'm
me your
just
driver's
playing.
license
I'm just playing.
or you fill out your own damn form.
That's true. Oh, you tell me how you really feel. Okay. Right, we're down another 4.
Oh,
Why else would I want your wallet?
I don't know. Because there's lots in it.
Steal his credit card.
There you go.
I already have all your money.
That's true. Okay. That was Darmus's turn, helping Gojin do that. That turned it off there. Sorrel, your turn. And then the
Um.
room will damage everyone.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna take a look at all the blood on everybody. See who's maybe most injured yet.
Darmus.
I
Darmus.
think the blood on me is not my own.
Uh,
I would suggest using the spell from the mark. Or that just me.
adapt body.
Okay, I'm gonna burn this spell to do another cure critical on Darmus.
You need your signature right there. There you go. There's your wallet back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and Darmus gets 35 hit points
What the
back.
fuck is going
I don't know.
on?
Okay, and you're done. Did anybody use the adapt body?
I can't.
What does it do again? Sorry.
It's in chat. If you scroll up, you'll see Azik posted adapt body. The list of the spell is there. So.
In chat, sorry. Okay.
Yep. It becomes our source of truth.
I'm
Too many
genuflecting at this moment.
too many meetings this week on source of truth. They suck dick.
I can't see. Where did you put it again? Sorry.
If you scroll up right past the hand in chat, you'll see adapt body.
On Discord or on the
In the game. In the game.
Go up to the hand.
Yep, just scroll up in your chat window. So to see the chat for the game chat log, just scroll up in it, or move the slide bar up if you don't have a scroll wheel, and you'll see something that says Zap Body.
Got it.
Yep.
I mean, I'll use it if no one else wants to use it. I don't know. Does it only affect me, or does?
Yeah, it's a personal only, but we're at the last person in the round, so choice for who would use it is now at Sorrel.
Yep.
And then it'll start next round again. So.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, go for it. I
Okay.
healed, so that would have been my turn.
That okay. And then we move on to the next round. I give everybody damage again this round. A whopping 15.
That is some bullshit.
What is?
Well, it got a stamp on it saying postage paid, no big deal. But when you send it back, you have to put a fucking stamp on it.
Yeah, it's government. What do you expect? They ain't paying for nothing for you. You pay them.
Well, the worst of it is it's a postcard, but they'll send it back if you put postcard stamp on it.
You're trying to understand the government. There's two reasons government work. One is because you don't know how it works, and two, when you do, it doesn't.
I'm just saying. Is it or is it not a postcard?
It is a postcard.
So I should be able to use postcard stamps on it.
Okay.
Did you know there was a postcard stamp?
Love you. I'm focusing on this right now. I've got 5 other things I'm thinking about. I'll care about the postcard later. Okay. I really will. Okay, Azik, your turn.
Oh, everybody gets healed, and I'll look over this place now that there's no longer that lightning trap.
You can still see energy coming from up ahead. There are 2 large consoles where it looks like junctions go directly into the floor. One is pulsating with a purplish blue glow. The other one is obviously very red. And I believe you now can see in front of you what looks like, for lack of a better description, imagine a scorching ray, but it's spinning in a circular fashion. But this scorching ray, your normal scorching rays are a beam, which are about the size of your pinky when you strike somebody. This thing's a channel of red energy 5 feet wide that's whipping around the room, and it's making the walls glow as it moves by. And you can feel now that the heat's gone from the floor, it's radiating a wave of heat when it passes by you guys' area.
Hmm.
So if you've ever stepped close to a very big bonfire, that's what it feels like every time the wind blows your way.
That's way to the north, right?
Yes,
These two statues. Okay.
correct. That is
It's
here.
a shame we didn't bring that green time stop thing from the Axios plane.
Yep. Well, it shattered. A lot
Mm,
of the things from the Axis plane when you left the tower shattered.
I know, I know.
Yep, yep.
Okay. Um, well, I'm gonna examine these statues. I got the true sight. I
These
got
up here.
uh, yeah.
Okay.
I want to try and see if there's anything new I can find out.
From your distance, do a perception check. Standard action.
For me, that's a nice roll.
Oh yeah, it is. You notice that the pillar on this side that I'm pinging, it has a kind of pattern that's almost identical to the one that Gojin just did. The other one has a unique circular sphere pattern on it with a pattern to the fingers you haven't seen yet. So it's not the emerald hand or it's not the cobalt hand. In fact, you're looking at the sphere of one of the broken ones on the ground, and it would match that kind of emerald colored one.
Mm-hmm.
But these are damaged.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can do.
Okay.
Can we use make hole to fix them?
No, you've already tried.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, and on Azek's turn, everybody gets their 25 hit points, I believe, as well. So I'll do that. Go through the whole group and give them their hit points. Okay, there we go. I can get Jolie over here in the corner. Here we go. There we go. All right, did that. Kitty, your turn.
Okay. I think I asked all the questions I could about this room.
I will
I'm
give
just
you.
gonna hold for right
I'll
now.
give you a knowledge arcane.
Okay, thanks.
Roll it. Your butt. You're being a butt.
Hey, you married me.
Yes, I did. All the happier for it too. Because of the knowledge that Azek was able to impart to you about the torque that you're wearing around your neck, you believe that you could probably cast your Shadow Bard, and if you sacrificed a little bit of your health, you could keep the Shadow Bard going. The Shadow Bard allows you to do a bardic performance without it costing any of your time as a
Hmm.
bardic performance. Right now, stopping the room from doing damage to everybody is costing you a bardic performance. If you brought out the Shadow Bard and used that for at least the next 2 minutes, which is 22 rounds or more, actually for the next 4 minutes, the Shadow Bard could adjust the room and use its own illusionary powers to keep the room's damage at bay because it is treated as a bardic performance and you're using a counter song to do that right now.
Okay, so
And Shadow Bard is an illusionary shadow based ability, but it's one of your higher level abilities. And the Shadow Bard will travel with you everywhere you go, even if you should hit something that does allow teleportation. The Shadow Bard will still go with you.
yeah. Uh,
But the thing is if you're going to use the device, you have to declare it beforehand and take the damage.
no, I'm trying to think of. So it's a 5th level spell. It's not that bad.
No, you only got a few of those, though. But the thing is that at least it would last for, at your level, instead of 22 rounds, if you used a point, it'd be 44 rounds. But it would do a constitution point of damage to you, which may lower your hit point maximum. And that's the issue with using these things, is it's damaging you into your.
Okay, so I understand that you can take an item
Mhm.
and or like a spell or whatever and cast permanence on it.
Mhm.
Can I do that with my Shadow Bard?
No. Only certain illusions are allowed. There's a list of spells that can be permanencyed, and to research and do a different spell that's not on the standard list is part of a spell research. But always understand, I say no because it's not readily available in the list. It would take a research timeline to be able to do that. So the next time you guys have downtime, you could research about a permanency version of a Shadow Bard.
Okay.
And understand, if
I won't argue with you. Can I just make the Shadow Bard do this then
yeah, if you'd like to.
for now?
Standard cast or augmented cast? Augmented means it does damage to you.
Well, then let's just do the standard for right
Okay.
now, just to keep.
Click your spell.
Okay.
And then I can note in chat that you're starting at around 13 and it'll last till around 35.
Ooh, I get to put it down. Where is everybody? Did I get everybody?
Oh yeah.
Yay. Okay. I think there should be some bribery allowed. I should be allowed to make at least one of my weird concoctions.
You can't research, spend gold. It's cool. I'm good with it. Okay. That would be
I'm gonna
Kitty's
write
turn. Now it's
Piazza.
Dojin's turn.
I
You-
don't mind either, as long as we get out of this place before you do it. Sitting down here and making some concoction could be hazardous to our health.
Yeah, considering it's 380 damage per minute, somewhere around 1800 damage per hour. Yeah. This would be a very bad place to sit down and do any research at. Gojin, what are you doing?
Looking to see where the next hand goes into.
Well, you can do a perception check.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to
I'll move
do.
you over here so you can see. You can see, because it's only a DC 20, there are two different spheres on either of these kind of pulsating electrical consoles. They have the same kind of cube-like block surface where they would basically be set into. And now that you're looking at them from a distance and you've messed around with one up close, you've seen this type of textured pattern before. This pattern was inside the Onyx Citadel, and it was how it controlled different abilities that were inside the Onyx Citadel. Remember, there was a geometric pattern, kind of like board or map, that had depressible squares that you would move things around? This is identical to that.
Okay. Where is it that I have to move these things around?
Well, it would use you believe the blue hand would go to this one. You have not seen a hand pattern like that one, and you don't think it's safe trying to jam any other one in there because you're not sure what the effect would be. But at least you could stop the blue one, possibly?
Will that be enough to allow us to move through?
Uh, you're not sure what it's going to deactivate. Your perception was good enough to see that in the room to the north, if you zoom out your mouse a little bit, I think you'll be able to see that there is a circular room with a red beam going around it. In the
Yeah.
center is an explosion of blue rays that are going over a platform. The explosion of blue rays, you're pretty sure, is a force-like effect. And when it explodes like it's doing, it's forcing things out and off the edge, which that is actually a chasm below it that goes into the inner machinery of this thing, thus preventing anybody from being on that platform. Maybe this console will turn that off. You're not really sure till you get into the room and look at this one, but this room's too dangerous with that beam. So, because the way it's making the platform glow and the way it's making the walls glow, that's an immense amount of heat going on there.
So I can't even get to the place to where I need to shut down the blue one.
Well, you can get to this blue console. It might be multiple stages. In other words, maybe you got to disable this one and then another one you don't see yet.
Okay, I'm gonna take the blue one then and try to shut the blue one down.
Okay, so go ahead and move up here. And this is the same thing with the hand and making the perception check. You're able to deactivate this one. And it stops.
Nice.
Now you're standing on the platform. You can see that drops down into the bowels of this arm. At least you're thinking 100 feet. And you can see all types of cogs and other pieces of what look like golem stonework, clockwork material, all of that stuff sticking out. So it looks like it wouldn't be just a straight fall and splat. It would be like falling through razor blades.
We don't have to go down there, do we?
No, a fall would do that though. And if that other area up to the north pushes anybody off that platform, they're going to find out what that feels like because there's no
Yeah.
flying.
Yeah, I'm not going on the platform.
Okay. Well, you're on a walkway, so you're already kind of on one, but just FYI.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That was your turn, Jolie.
Okay, I will take Azek's spell since no one else wants it. I'll put my thumbs up to Azek and take the adept body. I don't know how this works for me to take it, but
You
yes.
just note that you've just put in chat, say taking adaptive body, and then that's how we'll track it.
Okay.
And I am going to put the cobalt hand in Gojin's pack and then remove it from Tim's. There we go. Cobalt hand is
And
gone.
what has that used up? Can I still do other things?
That's a standard spell casting, so it uses a standard action to draw out and use the spell. Unless it was a full
Okay.
round cast, and I don't think so. I think the abundant body is only a standard.
I think so. Do you want me to check?
No, that's good.
And I'm going to step to that door and I'm going to try and see, because this room in here, this room we've just come through, has a damaging effect as well.
Everywhere. Yep.
As in, there was a special one that only with the Holy Avenger sword
That
wouldn't
was
hurt
back
us.
here with the necrotic energy. That was the green beams that were coming out of the console, where you use the green hand to turn it off, the emerald hand.
In this room here?
Ping it.
Or
Sorry, I didn't see where you were pinging.
can you see it?
It was the previous room.
Oh yeah, that room back there, that was green necrotic energy that was pinging the floor right here. That was the only one so far you've seen the Holy Avenger do anything to part it at. When
Darmus
Darmus got up
okay.
to here with the blue, the electricity was still going through the outer tips of his abjurational field and was still hitting the floor, so it had no effect on that stuff coming out of the wall. And his sword does not stop the environmental damage from the room, which are the rippling holy energies and then also the shards of metal that dance around the room.
Well, I'm assuming the adapt body deals with that part. I'm just wondering whether there's any place in that room we've missed.
Oh, you can go back and search it? There was a hallway that went to the south.
I'm trying to work out what damage I will take if I walk in there.
As soon as you leave Kitty's aura, which is 60 foot, the damage that she's able to reduce will go back to full. Your adapt body will take half of it off, so you'll be back to where Kitty was. You'll take the half holy damage, which is about, well, it's about 15 damage around, so you know by your hit points how long you'll last. And you'll also be out of Azek's aura if he's not going with you, so you'll just be taking that damage continuously. So look at it 10 rounds down the road, it's a minimum of 150 damage. That's if you don't encounter any other creatures.
So, yeah, why don't we all go?
We don't like the red beam. Let's go south.
I wanted to make sure because I was sure there was another way through that room, but I only ran through it quickly, didn't I? So
Yeah.
there's another way here.
So you guys want to go back?
I do.
That's if we can get through without the damage.
Talking's free. I stopped the clock so you guys can decide.
Yeah, I think there was another way. I think we're gonna have to go back, find another rolling dude, and get, or maybe I try to find a red hand.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you like to take a move and go back then? Is that what you're wanting to do? Do your move back into that main room? Jolie?
Because I'm trying to work. Yeah, I'm trying to work out what will damage me and how to reduce the damage as best as I can. So the adapt body will help me to a degree.
Mm-hmm.
But the evil damage, was it like a
Holy? Yeah.
would standing in the Holy Avengers field help?
Nope. No, the Holy Avenger didn't help anything for the environmental damage that's coming from the room because the room, every room gives off a holy and physical damage. And the physical damage type can be avoided by the adapt body, but the holy damage component isn't. And every room's giving 35 points of damage or 30 points of damage right now. 15 holy, 15 environmental, like physical. So things like anything that would protect you from a bludgeoning attack could mitigate that portion of it, but not the other 50%. And Kitty's bringing the entire down with her harmonics. So she takes it from 15 down to only 15, which is 7 holy, 7 physical. And then Azek's kind of doing the healing aura that brings it back up and heals you. So you guys have really been kind of like getting a little more healing every round to some of the damage you took. But it's not the full heal that Azek's giving as his aura.
And
Okay.
we're hemorrhaging resources
Yes,
along the way.
absolutely.
I sort of think we should probably go south and let's see what's going on there because there could be another way to get. There could be another hand or hand or something in that area as well.
Okay. So I think
That's my opinion.
who's
But
first?
other people, what do other people think?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care which way. We just got to go somewhere.
Do you even know what's in that room with the beam?
That's a classic Conan line there. Do you know what evils lie within that tower? You first.
Well, I mean, I know
What would Runehide do?
He
Hit
already
it.
sent me. He already sent me a private text. I know exactly what he would do. In fact, he did one. He did one to the whole party in Discord and said, if you want to use him as a missile, go right ahead. He's okay.
See? Runehide's,
Yeah,
what else
ship
is in that room besides this beam?
inventive.
unknown.
Has anyone moved up to look in the room?
Well,
What's
they're
taking place?
talking south. They're talking about moving back south and seeing if there's somewhere else. Like in this room, you guys went through the or the cross intersection, four-way intersection. That room you breezed through very quickly because of the necrotic damage into this area where you got into another fight. What's already been stated is possibly moving back to the south and that T intersection and seeing if any of the other directions go somewhere. And then maybe you'll come across another one of those Hawkerants and be able to find other hands, like maybe an emerald one.
We've got 2 emeralds.
No, I mean ruby. Sorry, ruby or red.
Something other.
Yeah, something else.
But what's
Ruby.
but
Oh.
when he used the fluid to shut off this console thing, what did it shut off in that room?
Um, I'm waiting for somebody to do a perception check before I actually tell you that. So nobody's done a perception check in the room, and it's a standard action to use your perception. So
I guess I'm going to move up to the.
not your turn yet. It's Jolie's, and I needed to know what he's going to do, and then you can do your turn. Are you done then, Jolie?
Yeah, that's me done
Okay,
for
now
now.
Darmus.
Just
Cool.
pointing that out.
Okay, so now you're moving up, Tim, so that you can see into the room and see if anything changed that Gojin did. You can do a perception from where you're at. Yep.
Okay. What the? Why did it just reload my screen?
If you know, everybody should know for Foundry, if you tab away to another screen and come back, it'll sometimes make you reload the screen.
God bless it.
Yeah.
Wait, my screen's black now.
All right. We can pause a second. That's okay. I'll pause the timer too. While your screen's loading, I did see that there's been some neat changes to some of the other game systems, by the way, inside Foundry. If you guys don't track it, they've done some cool shit. So I guess Foundry VTT signed a deal with Wizards of the Coast, and now D&D Beyond is actually exporting, and they're working on modules for everything in D&D Beyond to be imported directly into Foundry to function that way. Pathfinder's already got that, by the way, guys, for 2. So it's Wizards of the Coast catching up with what's going on. What that means to you guys as players is everything you guys do in your spells and abilities are automations. So if like as it casts an aura spell in Pathfinder or now in say 2 or in D&D 5e, and did an aura ability, anybody that got within the range of his aura would automatically get those buffs added to their character, and it would automatically show up in all of their rolls too. And then it also adds a timer to it as well that shows the timer on their main screen, so that when you look at your summary page for your character, it shows all of your abilities and what's already constantly going. And if you already have something for a concentration running or something else like that, or if you've lost a focus. It's kind of cool. It's been kind of neat.
Okay, there we go.
I hope you all like
That
this
sounds
area.
almost like a video game.
That's the thing that I don't like about it too, is it is kind of almost getting to that state. But as a DM, it's like me going around to everybody and doing all these damages, bonuses, and negatives and positives is really rough.
Yeah,
Imagine doing it on pen and
definitely
paper. There we go.
That's my perception.
Cool. Yes, you do notice that the blue energy underneath it, and I will ping in the square energy that Gojin said is like a force field that keeps pushing everything out, has turned off. And so that I know, I will do that real quick.
Oh, they turned off the beam.
No, it didn't. I had to move it.
Go now.
Nope. It turned that off. Now
So we can't really tell what's in the center.
A platform.
Just a flat platforms that have.
It looks like an elevator.
Uh,
On the elevator to hell, going down.
does this does it go up or down, or is it could go both ways?
It goes both ways, man.
I didn't know if we were at the top floor
You
or if
are.
we
It
were
goes
down.
down, actually. There's no up.
Okay.
Up is the halls of Athena above you. Okay. That was your move and your perception. I think that's it.
Yep. That's it.
Okay, Sorrel.
Hmm. I'm gonna start moving to the south and be ready to go when everybody else is ready.
Okay. Did you already move your character down where you'd like to be at?
Game's paused.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, no worries. I'm gonna move here, and I'll wait here.
Okay. And it's beginning of a new round. As healing rating goes off, I'll do that. I'll pause the game for a second while I do all the healing so it doesn't burn up your time, Isaac. You can tell me what you're doing. This is just me running around typing numbers in.
Okay. What type of energy does the other statue, the one we didn't diffuse, what does it do?
The red?
I see Darms went through it, yeah.
The red one appears to seem to make the area around it glow like fire. Like it's like some type of heat.
Okay. And did it affect Darms?
He
I
did
didn't
not.
go in it.
He didn't go into it. He just looked. He just stood up there and looked at it.
Oh, I meant the statue here.
Oh no,
The
that's
console.
on that console is glowing hot. It's not shooting across the room or nothing.
Okay, I want to go where Darmus is and take a look into the room, but
Okay.
not get hit by that
Okay.
wave.
All right.
I'm fast, but I'm not that fast.
Okay. Yes. You see the beam ripping around the room. I'll give you a knowledge arcane on looking at that.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
It's a good roll anyhow, so. I'll tell you exactly what that is. Just a second here. You're positive what's whipping around the room. It looks like it's spinning, but it's actually not. There's something in the center of the room emitting what looks like, you're guessing now, anywhere from 6 to 10 maximize scorching rays continuously all the way around the room very quickly. You're seeing that the pattern is the time it takes is one round to do a complete circumventing of it, the room.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you're positive that, say, your guesstimate, your low guesstimate would be the ray probably does at least the equivalency of maybe 10 wizards maximizing their scorching rays per blast. And
So
that's
it's
all
one
three
ray.
rays. It's not single rays. It's 3 per casting. So take that as being somewhere around 18 to 24 scorching rays all maximized is that one beam.
Okay.
It's pretty
Okay.
mean.
What about the room itself, what does it house?
You can see that there's two other consoles, one here and one here. Those actually seem to be places where Murats or Murats would stand, but they're empty right now. There's a blue glow in them.
How many of their bracelets do we have?
I think one.
Anything
Sorry,
else interesting? Like, why would we diffuse this thing?
Well, it's an elevator. It would most
Oh,
likely.
this is an elevator.
Yes, this up here in the center, that center platform is an elevator.
Okay. Yeah, I get it now. Well,
could you check on that? Because I thought we had two braces. I mean, I haven't got anything
That would
from
be your
that.
party to check. Look in your inventories. You either got them or you don't.
I mean, with a time stop, we could, activate this. I'll look at the others.
We're well placed to spell magic.
Sorry?
Maybe even a well placed to spell magic on whatever's causing that to beam to shoot out of.
I'm gonna let you guys talk for a minute. I'm gonna go use the restroom, so I'm gonna leave the game paused. I'll be right back.
From what I can think, we have two options: either go south, or try and do something with that.
I'm down with going south. I'm just making a note that we might be able to, diffuse this, but it's always better to cover your back.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
There may be more morts back there that we could get braces
Yeah,
and try and shut that off. I don't know. If we had maybe some kind of remote viewing or something like that, we could use that to find out what's in the next room, but I don't think we've got anything like that.
I have something similar, but not that.
Right.
That necrotic energy is gonna fuck you guys up.
I wish we
Yeah.
had the leech right now.
It doesn't harm me, but
Would you be willing to go and have a look and see how far we need to go before we get out of the death magic thing?
Wasn't it dormant a few rounds ago?
I don't know how long it's going to stay dormant, but
Yeah.
I barely, and I mean barely, made my check to turn it off. So if it's back on again, yeah, no.
Let's go in then, guys. I got the spell remote viewing, but only once a day because it comes from an item. You need to specify where.
Right.
I mean, I would like to use my only try this right here.
Fair enough. I'm pretty quick, and if I have to take the damage, I'll take the damage. Fine. Who is it that brought down the death aura in that room anyway? Sorry, I can't remember.
That was me.
When you brought it down, did you have to make a check? Did you?
Yes.
Do you have a mark on you like we
Nope.
do? Right.
You're
Wanted
making
to
Dharma's
check
repeat,
that.
man.
I'd prefer to check and be right than not check and
It
be
was
wrong.
it was a 60, and I got a 55, and I burnt mythic point.
Yeah.
5 more points.
That must have hurt, man.
Well, yeah, there's a reason why I only had 77 hit points.
I might be able to scoot through. I can cast Iron Body. So spells that affect my physiology, which I would assume necrotic would, I would be immune to. Of course, that also means I can't cast any spells, but
Can you dispel it afterwards?
I'm back. Hello.
hey,
Hello.
Okay, so it was Azek's turn. What are we doing? Hold on, pause the game.
Oh, I was just checking this room. Not gonna do anything
Okay,
else in it. Get ready to go down with everybody else.
okay.
I mean south, not
If
down.
I'd like to do something in my go when we get
If I
round to
can
it.
use the standard to move again, I'll just go down, down, down.
Okay.
South, south, south.
Okay. Kitty, what are you doing? You're right here with them. They look like they're starting to move to go down, so I'll move you over there by there too. Okay. Gojin, what are you doing?
I guess going south.
And I'll move your Shadow Bard with you. Okay, and you're going south as well. Okay, cool. Um, are you gonna just do a move or a move, or what are you doing, Brian?
Move, move.
Okay,
I already did one move. Now
there
I'm
you go.
working on the second one.
I got you. You got underneath a pipe, and sometimes it's hard to target. I moved your character down for you.
Okay.
Alrighty, and Jolie, your turn.
Have we checked this room for secret doors and stuff like that? Did we do that?
No.
I'll do that with my round. So I'll go around
Standard
checking
perception.
this.
Do a perception check.
Uh, but
Oh, there you go. No secret doors.
cool. Okay.
What would you like to do for
Yeah.
your move action?
Okay. With the adapt body, I can get through there pretty quickly. Where's the doorway again exactly? Is this it here?
It's right here where I
Hello?
ping. Right there. You see my ping?
I didn't see that. Sorry. No.
Let me change my color real quick here.
he's
All the
pinging up by
colors.
me.
Yeah.
Let me just pull
I
out.
think he
Maybe a
means.
little easier.
The
I
door is
think
right
he's
here.
meaning the door through this room, not to it.
There
I'm
is no
thinking
door
of
out.
the door to the room to the entrance to the south that we've gone past and is back in this room.
It's right here. I'm pinging it. I'll keep pinging it. In fact, I think I can shift you guys' view to it. Let's see if this works.
No, I thought there was a way out through this room, as
Oh,
in not that we just came through.
you could do either this way over here or down here.
Right,
You came in that way.
right. Which way do everyone want to go? South or west? I suppose it would be. That's a question I'll ask, and that'll be the end of my go because I don't really know what else to do. It depends on which way people want to go, the south way or the east way. West way, sorry.
Sorrel shrug. I don't know. South for the winter. West feels like walking downhill. Take your pick.
Our glorious leader. I'll let him pick.
Okay. Well, that's good.
He gets the big bucks.
There
West
you
it
go.
is.
Alrighty. Darmish, your turn.
I do that. Stop doing that. Yep, my right click opens up a new window. So every time I right click, I get a new window open up in my. I can go to there.
Cool.
That's where everybody's at, right by that door. Now is that energy and shit's back up in that room, isn't it?
No, not yet.
Or not yet.
You disabled that 7 rounds ago. It does not seem to have come back online yet. Does it look like it's crackling and the rune will regain energy? Yeah, it's back building, and it's when it gets past that back build it starts arcing out again.
But no way to tell how long we have. Okay. That was like a move for me. So I'm down there with everybody else now, waiting to go. So I'm done next.
Cool. Moving to next. Okay. Sorrel, your turn.
Okay. Can you move me into the room? I can't get through the door.
Oh yeah, sorry, there were some clipping errors I got with some of these walls.
Yeah, thanks.
And yes, I did not paint the rooms, but I built this out of modular pieces and all my graphics. I'm hoping it's running okay on everybody's computer, not fucking them up. So please be sure and tell me if any of the
Good on
graphics,
mine.
if they
Yeah,
don't.
that's good on here.
Okay, cool.
Seems fine so far.
You did a good job, man.
Cool.
Okay,
There is
I'm
no
gonna move you.
passage. You get to there and you can see that drops into a sheer cliff underneath those pipes and drops down into the broken machinery below.
Oh,
That's not anywhere to go.
all right. I will. I use the last of my movement to move back to there, and then I'll wait for the rest of the group and point them south.
Alrighty. At this turn, I do damage, but you're
South or west?
South. There's nothing but a drop off to the west.
Do everybody's environmental damages just to turn around and do them again, or give you the healing once you're back in his aura. And your aura is how large? 30 feet or 15 feet?
30 feet. Okay. Sphere 30 feet centered on me.
Okay. Anybody else I miss? It right there. Okay. So same as Kitty's song. So you guys are pretty close. All right. Cool.
Sorry, 30 feet radius sphere centered on me.
Yep. Cool. So 15 foot in all direction then. Okay. What are you
Let's
doing
go
on your
south.
turn? Okay,
I'm
Gungos.
gonna step in and go south.
Okay, cool.
Can you move me to the next one? Please. And directly south. I missed it, but you know what I mean. Can I enter through the room down?
Yes. You step in. As you do, you see rise out of the floor.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yep. Okay. That's the moves. Are you doing anything else? I think you did. You do a
Grease the bitch.
okay. I will throw it into the combat.
That's 27 reflex.
Okay. Spell resistance? No. Okay. Reflex. I'll do that real quick.
I reduced the PowerPoint. Oh, I'm locked.
Here you go. Oh yeah. Unlock that. There you go. Made a 30.
Damn.
Nice reflex.
Yeah, they always pass.
It happens.
Okay, that's it for me.
Yep.
That's it for me.
Okay. Kitty. Moving
Hey
south.
guys, I found one. We're lucky.
Yay.
Found one once.
Okay.
Excuse me.
You heard Azek yell back, "I found one." It's
One
like it's a
what?
it's like it's a good thing. Okay, I'll move you
Oh,
in there. You're 30 feet. There you go. You're in the room with
have,
Sorrel. I'll move
have
all
you
of the.
tried switching it on and off again? I'll
Restart
shout
it.
into. Yeah.
Reboot.
Yep.
Now, did you stop singing
Quick.
any songs since you got the shadow bard doing your thing? So you're not singing anymore. Okay. So I'll turn off your bardic performance because you don't have one running, and only the shadow bard is running now. And I'll keep the shadow bard like 5 feet away from you. It can be anywhere within 25 feet of you. So if you need it to move, just let me know, or change song, let me know as well. Okay. I went ahead and moved that down then for your turn. And then now it is Gojin's turn.
Just moving south.
Okay, doing the same thing. Doing a move to keep up with everybody else.
Yeah.
Okay, you can do 60. There we go. Jolie, your turn. I'll move you
Okay.
into the room so you can get by the clipping wall. Are you coming into the room to the south?
Yeah, I'm following him to the south, but as
Okay.
a standard action, I'm going to use this ability. So I'm going to activate it, and then my movement, as Gandhi said when he'd finished on the hill, haul ass!
There
And
you
I'm going to
go.
run through.
Okay. I moved you into the room. That only took 20 of your move. You can continue moving yourself wherever you'd like to. It'll factor in how
Okay.
much of your move you've already used, by the way.
Okay. Oh, that stupid thing's come up again, so I can't see what I'm doing. Moment. Work. Oh, nope. Okay, didn't like that. So we'll try again. It keeps saying I must be colliding with Azek's token, but I can't actually see him, so move to there and see whether I can move Mm,
Did that help? Now you're beside Isaac's token. He was straight inside the
yeah.
room.
Right.
And that took
Okay.
up 65 of your move, is what it said. So you know.
So that's 85 altogether I've used.
No, only 65.
Oh, okay.
It keeps all your move for the round active in its memory. So when you move, even if you stop and move again, it still calculates what you've already used, and it goes off the move in your sheet.
Okay. Um,
This
and
is
yeah,
this is
to
aid
allow
to help us
people.
old people. Here you go, honey.
Sorry, can't hear you.
Yeah,
Speak up.
see, that's in some ways on a tangent for a second. Let me pop it on a tangent. Even though it is getting closer to a video game, there's so many nuances to the game. It helps us understand the rules when we're trying to apply it. If there is some automation in it, which helps, I think sometimes. There you go. There's
Right.
Maria. So
Oh,
imagine
you're
you.
the GM. You're perfectly allowed to rant.
Yeah, exactly. And you know when you go into it, not only do each of you have to remember your moves, I got to remember what your moves are too. So I'm not tracking just one person's move, I'm tracking everything's moves. So it's a lot of accounting work. There we go. Yeah, see, your that 10 will move you into past your standard move. So,
Oh, okay.
well, no, yellow's good. When you hit red, that means you're out of movement whatsoever. But when you move into yellow, you lose the ability to do a standard. Because see how it's going now into orange? Now you've lost the ability to do a standard action because you've done so many moves. But I know you're just moving yourself back, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, I'm trying to get myself my maximum. If I can move any further from where I am,
If you can move 5 feet, and you have 5 more feet of movement, you would be Azic's not in threatening range because he's not within 5 feet, so you're not going to get flanking if that's what you're shooting for.
no, I'm just shooting to move to use it up. If it's 5,
Yeah, you're good.
that would be okay. Or have
Yes.
I gone too far again? Right,
No, no,
okay, that's
that's
it.
fine. That's fine.
So yeah, I've ran in. Oh, not one of you again, I'll say. And that's standard sorry. Swift action. Am I gonna do anything? No. Not at the moment. So that's the end of my action.
Okay. Darmus.
Well, they all went through the room, didn't they? I don't know why it's telling me it's orange now, but
Oh, it's because it's not. Uh,
it didn't register that I moved. Yeah.
Here, let
Oh,
me
there it
move you
goes.
through the wall. It's because of the clipping of the wall.
Okay, so there's nothing in this room, right?
Nope, they're all headed through down here, this door that I just pinged. They're coming down in this area down here now.
I figured it out because it was down to here was my move.
Yep.
That's like the fit. Yeah. When I can't see into that room.
Mm-mm. It's all the pipes. You hear them sounding like they're getting ready to combat. You already heard Azik say, "Ooh, it's another one."
Yeah, I guess it'll take up all my move. I won't be able to do anything else, but yeah, token Clyde. I'll go ahead and move into the room.
Okay.
Where's the opening?
I can move you into the room. You're gonna be actually. Let's see if you can fit there.
If I can't, well, I might not fit.
Looks like you are. We're just getting some lag on it, and you're under a pipe. So there you
Yeah,
go.
just that's what part. That's how far they'll let me go.
Yep.
I'll get token collision.
Yeah. Go ahead and let off your token. Let me see if I can
Okay.
adjust it here real quick, because there we go. I can move it now. Let me
Oh, there
move.
we go.
Let me move you into where you can fit into the room. Right here. That's the end of your move. There you go. And I'll change your vision so you can see down to what everybody's, the way everyone's looking. There you go.
Oh, well, these things again. Does he have a ruby hand?
They all do. You guys just end up breaking them. So yeah, you're
So is there a way we can specifically not hit
called
and
shots.
break those things?
Called shots.
Okay. Well, let's do called shots then.
Yeah, there's that. Exactly. -2. And I did post a link to it. Um, okay. And if you're trying to knock out their power source, that's an assassination attempt. Okay, and that's Tim's move because he had to move. Now Sorrel.
Yep.
I can tell you right now, it looks like that room is crowded. You can see butts hanging out pipes, man. Just saying. I mean, serious. They really got it. There's one spot maybe right here where I just pinged that somebody could slide into.
Well, in that case, I'll just.
But you don't have line of sight on the party, unfortunately, until you get into the room because of all the pipes. It breaks line of sight.
I see that. Crap. I'll wait here.
Okay. It's turn. I will do harmonics. Let's try that first. Let's see if it can get it. Did not get it. Did not get its harmonics check. The room stays the same. Okay, but I do have 3 people here, so let's see. I'll do a. Each of you is going to get a beam versus.
I am not the bug you're looking for. I'm not the bug you're looking for.
Okay, unfortunately, Tim, it targeted you twice.
Oh,
That's how that works.
it
I am
didn't
the
like
bug
you
you're
telling
looking
you
for.
that.
A dice
Yeah,
didn't
reverse
for sure.
psychology.
And Sorrel's up there going, "Woo! I'm glad I'm out of the room."
One has a hard time hitting my touch, so I'm not worried.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Whopping 14. Come on, bring it. Oh, I
Okay.
heard that.
Ooh, it critted with its ray and confirmed. It got a 45 touch with the ray. That's a crit, so it did hit, regardless of your armor class, because he did roll a 20. And he confirmed with a 40 touch. Yeah. So.
That's like that hurt.
Yes, this did.
90 or 100 damage or some shit.
180.
40.
How much?
Okay, start with Tim.
You
This
said 480?
No.
No.
180.
Oh, I'm close.
Okay.
Much
Azek,
better.
did the 40 confirm against your touch? The 39, sorry.
Probably.
Okay.
Touch 24. Yeah, easily.
Okay. And you'll take it one more time.
I got 30 resistance for all basic energy types.
Okay, 30.
Acid.
Then I'll have to. Okay, then I'll have to give you some hit points back. Then I got to give you 90 back. There we go. And then Jolie, did that get your touch? The 39 for the confirm.
Okay, look, silence smile.
Let's see if I can see him up here.
He's muted.
His touch is a 44. No, I did not confirm against him. He muted himself, but he'll get base damage. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. That was its attack and then environmental damage, which for this room is the whopping 15 because her song does pierce the walls. So for a crit hurt. A little. There we go.
A little.
Oh, I got to give Jolie 7 back because he actually is resisting part of the physical environment. All right, there we go. That was its turn. Oh, I got to roll a 1d6 real quick before I say its turn's up. 1, 2, or 3. 50-50. 2, I got it. You see power begin flowing into this golem that I'm pinging right here, as it looks like it's beginning to slowly energize.
Where are you pinging?
I'll ping again.
Uh-huh.
Now that you're kind of noticing these little antechambers here, they each contain a golem. Okay, that was its turn, and now we're on to the next round. Azek, your turn. I can tell you automatically with your ability, you know that creature that's activating to be something known as a non-quill golem.
Oh, I don't know what it is.
Gist of a non-quill golem is it's a pale green metal, makes up the body of this automation. It's about huge in size. It is like standard constructs, but what it does is it impedes any magic, and anything within about 60 feet of a non-quill golem requires a concentration check against the caster level of the creator. Otherwise, you can't get magical or psionic energies to form into your abilities. So it acts as kind of a disruption field to magic when it's activated.
But it's not dispelling.
It's not activated yet. It's activating.
It's not dispelling. It's just
It's
for
causing
the
you to make
area.
it. Yeah, it's causing you to make kind of a caster level check to even cast a spell in its area, in 60 foot of it.
Okay. It's not an anti-magic.
No.
It's just
No.
disrupt. Okay.
No. Just
Cool.
disrupts.
Defensive casting. I'm gonna do concentration. I'm gonna try and heal Darmus.
Okay. Wow, look at all that blood all over your picture, man.
I can say I can see my hit point total. I don't need the blood. Oh my god, yeah, I'm a mess. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, you're doing a hill, so that goes up to
110.
Yeah.
Oh,
To a maximum of 150.
Thank you. Yeah.
Uh, level 7, so it's 130.
Okay. Okay, that helped out a lot.
And let me remove the points.
Oh, yes, thank you. That's much better.
Okay.
Oh, he can say it. Nice. We're going somewhere.
Are you moving at all?
Did I say that out loud?
Any other actions this round? Okay.
Well, I can move a bit. Like I'm gonna do a 5-foot step. That's it.
Okay. That's good.
I'm done.
Alrighty. Kitty. It sounds like they're doing combat, but it sounds like it's really tight quarter in there. You're gonna stay back here doing song cover? Oh yeah, absolutely. You could tell it to go in there. It's illusionary, so it can occupy the same space as somebody else. Okay, yeah, so I will move you down there, and then we'll move your Shadow Bard with it. So you'll come down here right next to Sorrel, and then we'll move your Shadow Bard into the area right here. Does that work? I'll kind of, let me see. Nope, didn't want to do that. Delete. I had the wrong thing selected. Yeah, and the neat thing about it is yours doesn't require it because it's an area. So see, there's what's going on in the room. Okay. And then I'll move you back here. And your Shadow Bard is in the room affecting. All right, that's cool. Okay, now we'll move to Gojin.
Okay.
Oh, was there any other spells or swifts you wanted to do?
Shit. Just fucking closed it. Anyway. Um, I want to start another song, bardic performance,
Okay.
and do the inspire courage because it'll give everybody that +6,
Okay.
or is it +5?
I think it's +5, but yeah, everybody can activate their Inspire Courages in their characters. I got the sheets unlocked if you'd like to turn them back on.
I already had courage checked, so nice.
Okay. Yeah, it's that it could still be on. Because she only
But I
stopped at the
already
end of
had
last
mine.
combat, so it wasn't really affecting anything yet, really. So, okay.
And that would be my turn.
Alrighty, cool. Now, Gojin, your turn.
Just give me a move south.
You get to there, and that's kind of stopping the moves. Do you want to be 5 foot away from it for an attack?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It does not take an attack of opportunity against you. You notice it looks like it's doing something in the floor below it.
Oh.
Jolie, your turn.
Okay. I will do my Inspector Clouseau flying kick again.
Alrighty. You don't really have to move to hit it, so you can just do a full if you need.
I want to get on the opposite side of it, so
Okay.
I can't see where the opposite side actually is, but we'll go
There you go, and then I'll move
there.
your view back up. Come on. See if it changes your view here. Oh, there we go.
Yep, and then I'll do my normal attack using a Kai point to first attack. The -5 attack and the -10 attack will be a kick and a fist attack. The rest of them are rapier attacks.
Okay.
Do we still have the haste up and running?
Yeah, it's only round 16, and it was
Cool.
casted on round 3, I believe. So yeah, it's still running. I think you'll have haste until round. Yours is 1 round a level, right, Sorrel? So it'll go till
Yep.
25. So you guys got another 9 rounds of it. 8 or 9.
Rounds, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, that should be fine.
Okay.
Again, the +4 thing is still there
Yep,
if it's
missed.
needed.
Hit.
And
Critical. Confirm. That hit as well. The attack 4 did not hit, so it would add 4 to the next one, which still doesn't help the haste hit. So you've got the key point strike hit, and then the flurry 1, flurry 2, and attack 2. Those all hit, and then from there down, you didn't get them because you didn't have the
right.
4 kicking. Okay, so I will do the
Okay.
damages to him. Oh, you did some nasty damage to him too, man. It's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm also getting my backstab. Sorry.
So you got 4.
Will.
Yeah, you got
Okay.
4. Those.
I'm one of those people who likes backstab more. It's more evil and roguish than sneak attack.
Oh yeah,
I think it's much better.
I agree. I think knife fighters are fun ones to do too.
Of you, man.
Knife fighters are mean.
Knife fighters with backstab. Yeah, they are. Okay. You did 13 more to him. Okay. Yeah, you handed him a can of whip ass right there. See, I know you guys like having Runehide in because he resolves things really quick, but you guys handle things just as good by yourselves too. By the way, it's just nice to see somebody
Well, I
do
was
massive
I
damage.
was just stating that he has some really excellent ideas.
Yes, he does.
Makes our game a little more creative.
His ideas is head first.
Yeah.
Set himself on fire so he can do damage to people.
Yes, 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 yes. Personal conditions irrelevant on what condition I have on me, as long as it hurts somebody else, it's acceptable.
Yep. I'm
You get-
damaging them.
Okay, Jolie is
Sounds like
done.
the U.S. military.
All right, Darm, your turn.
Goes. All right. He's right there. Okay. I am going to purposely avoid that ruby hand, so I guess I'll take a -2 on all these.
Okay, I'll just subtract it
And
then.
we'll-
Or you can put a
Okay,
-2
I forgot
conditional
about that.
When you do that, do a
That's what I'm doing
-2
right now.
conditional modifier is all you have to do, and it's in your little
That's
dialog
what I
box.
hate. Attack roll dice, attack roll bonus. I can put a -2 in there, can I not?
Yep, attack roll bonus is a -2. That's all you have to do.
Sorry, guys, I forgot about that.
Mm.
You need to take the -2, don't you? Ah.
Swing batter. Did actually go. I don't want to click it again and spam.
I'm waiting. We'll wait and give it a second, see if it clicks through. Because I don't show any lag on you right now.
There it goes.
Yep, there we go.
Oh, that's not it. Isn't it? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because if we click on the rolls, let's see. Yeah, like that's a fumble.
It just, yep. It picked my Holy Avenger and then.
Yeah, I didn't do the -2. So I'll take it off the rolls. 1 hit, 2 hit.
Yeah, it did.
3.
After the strength, there's a -2.
Let me see.
Right before the smite. Base attack, -1 for size, 12 strength, -2, 0 for smite.
Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, I was clicking on the wrong to hit roll. I was looking at the 20-sided die to the side. That was my bad. I didn't click on the one that's right in the middle, the aggregate. Yep, I see it. Cool, cool. Hit, 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 miss, hit. Okay, so let's apply these. Boom. Chuckalaka boom. That's not faring too well. Boom. And this is going to kill it. Tim attack. Haste did kill it. It's at 0. Or actually negative, but and now it has the dead condition.
Stop doing whatever it's doing on the floor.
Splash. Yeah, oh yeah, it did stop. And then let's see.
And, ruby hand is.
Unfortunately, it's random roll because the flurry of blow attacks against it did not take the called shot, so it's standard.
That was my bad.
It happens.
That would be your bad. You're the one running that beam.
Okay, 3 chances to win. Emerald Green Hand is okay. Up a shattered hand. Last one. 2 shattered hands. Sorry, guys. Got another green.
Ah.
I will draw that hand out and drop it on the floor.
Somebody do a true resonance some bitch so we can kill him again.
That's fucked up. I want to res his ass so I can kill his shit again. That's fucked up.
What's Julie's intelligence?
What's that?
What is Julie's intelligence?
I don't know. He's a genius. He's smart. But I don't allow those. Character of my level should know not to do that. That's why I posted that rogue video in our chat.
Can somebody explain to him we need these alive until Gojin extracts the core and
Gojin told him. Gojin told him he would call shots. Avoid the hand.
I dropped the hand on the floor for you guys. It happens, man.
It's me.
It happens.
Was my fault.
Okay, so this thing over here is now powering back down. You noticed as it was powering up, I'm going to give this as a standard perception, This thing over here was beginning to thaw.
What thing over?
I'll ping it again. You see there is a room or a circular area where energy is flowing into the cogs in the floor. There is a gargantuan golem encased in what looks like a type of ice, and it's not moving. I will give knowledge arcanes on what that possibly could be.
Can we move in to allow more people in the room, or?
Oh yeah. I'll unpause the game. So there we go. On Darmus's turn, you may move if you like. Moving down.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. Yeah, down to yes. Thank you.
There you go. Okay. And there's Cindy. Your turn after your full. Well, you could do a 5 foot. There you go. Yeah, you did a full attack. Okay, Sorrel.
If you made room, I'll move in.
Okay. Yeah. And I'll move you past the wall that might clip.
Thank you.
And you can see the thing over here.
Was it a plate that thing was stepping on, or what was he?
He was manipulating a panel in the floor, but the panel when he died closed up. Like the plate flipped back over.
I want to make sure it wasn't his weight wasn't keeping it pressed down or something.
No, not on a pressure plate. Nope, nope.
Okay, I'll come over here
Well,
and
that fucking thing is.
yeah.
Knowledge arcane at a distance. I can tell you that right now. You don't got to get close.
I don't think I got
That works. That is a quintessence golem. Just like the shit you guys have been collecting. Yes, there is actually in the game. I didn't make the quintessence stuff up. It's actually part of the game. So this quintessence golem, it appears as a partly humanoid creature carved of smoky glass with ghostly screaming faces swirling within its immense body. It is a colossal golem, and this is an augmented version of that golem. You know that it has the standard golem-like immunities, things like that as well. The other thing that you know is it's soul-infested. Golem's animating spark is provided by the foul souls it consumes. How does it do that? Any creature dropped to 0 hit points within 100 feet of it are instantly slain, and it sucks your soul. You're gone.
Oh, that's cool.
You're fucking gone if this thing's around. And every time it drains a soul, it gains back a lot of hit points, the equivalency of a small army. It gains those back. And it becomes hasted for that round after it drains a soul. Yeah, it's nasty. Also, with the Knowledge Arcane, you can see the symbols on its chest. Could easily be mistaken for Omnicron, a word in Greek mythology meaning destroyer. And Athena said, if a Omicron awakens, she may come and help you.
Well, how do we not awaken it?
Yeah.
Well, there he is. This is fucked up looking at him. You can see in front of him is actually the area where the let me second here, where the soul vortex is too. So remember the soul vortex you were filling in the other room?
Mm-hmm.
That's literally right there. So if you happen to have the phylactery of a 20th level lich that currently is reforming, throw it at it now.
Oh, let me pull out of my bag of holding. Oh, wait, they don't work.
Wait. Where is it?
It's right here.
We don't have one.
Yeah, it's right there.
Now, if Azek was still a lich and he had his phylactery with him.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you could kill Azek and then throw it at it, and it would destroy his phylactery, destroying him, but destroy the soy siphon too. I'm just saying. Yeah,
Okay, so
that's
we can't uh, approach that one. But Kitty, can you check if there's any cores in these golems over here?
Could you put me in the room with wherever they're at? Because I don't.
yeah. Oh yeah. As you step there, Isaac, do you see the mist that came out? Please give me a
Mm-hmm.
reflex saving throw, DC 45.
Oh, what's
You wonder what froze it? It was something Athena left there.
Let's
Oh.
see. I got 41. Should I use something?
I'll be
No, I
right
think I
back.
need to use before using this. Okay, hit me.
hit you?
Will
Okay.
do. 111. Cold damage.
Cold. Okay, I got 30 resistance, so that's 81.
Ow. Whoa. That was
Yeah, I'm
Bird
gonna
Chili
stop
Willy.
after the first one.
Okay. Step back off of it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, it was kind of nice. I did have my trap set in the room. I didn't know if you guys were going to trip any of them. Figured somebody would get inventive and run ahead of Brian. I love it when those things happen sometimes as a DM. It's the small things
But
that matter.
that's how that thing got frozen.
You
Possibly.
enjoy too much. You enjoy this too much.
Well, you guys like my enjoyment. I build some decent things, I think. Okay.
Just a little thing.
Sorrel, anything else you're doing except going,
No.
except going, shit. Here's the other thing too. Anybody who is still packing their quintessences can feel it being drawn towards that golem, which
That's
also
nice.
means, if you're still packing your quintessences and it wakes up, it will probably be drawn to you.
Mm.
Okay.
The only thing I would like to do is move away from it.
Okay, go right ahead. Up on pause the game. There you
Don't go
go.
too far. Don't go too far. You're gonna.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's a.
wouldn't go much further than
Wait.
that.
Where was the trap? That's what I figured the next line would be. Where's the trap?
Sorry, too far.
It's okay.
Okay,
Yeah, you
I'm
stay
moving
right
here.
here. Stay
Azig.
right here. Yeah.
Burr.
Okay, now my discipline ultimate power
Mm-hmm.
is when I focus, I can get immunity to an element type, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna switch to cold now.
Okay.
It's a move action for me to refocus, and I'm gonna step forward to the next one.
Okay. It goes off, but does not affect you. You get a blast of cold air from it as well, though, uh, Jolie, but not
It's
enough to where
two
it
of them.
damages you.
Okay.
Oh, I hope it would not reset.
Oh, it did. It
Uh,
did. It did
Oh,
because you
it
tripped it
did.
again when you stepped over it.
Yeah. I didn't see there was two.
no, I said. Okay. Anything interesting here?
The
Except
four
the end of
golems, you can
the
make a knowledge arcane on them.
Sure.
Four.
I'm gonna wait for Kitty to get here so she can tell us if there's anything she wants us to take off of them.
Okay.
Now I'm
No.
gonna guess my fast healing is almost out. There is my regeneration ore,
How long does it run?
22 rounds.
Then your aura would have started right after the damage started. So you're currently, if you guys look at your combat tracker, it'll tell you the round you're at. You're at round 17, so you still have probably at least 7 more rounds. So
Okay. Can I get some health back?
yes, on your turn, I will do that to everyone here. Sorry, I was looking at a different tab. Yeah, yeah. Can definitely see why you would like some back. That was a big boo boo there. There we go.
Wait. I got. Hmm. I
Should have
should
got to.
be 81 HP down, and I got hit once, but I had resistance, so I shouldn't be this low.
You were critical. By
It
the
wasn't
golems,
me. It
right?
was Darmus.
What's that?
Wasn't it Darmus? Wasn't it Darmus?
I
Uh,
got critical too.
yeah, because I did a confirmation on my first critical. That was a 50, so I hit your touch on my confirmation. I got a
I
critical and
wasn't
then my
aware you were
confer.
targeting me.
Yeah,
He crit
and
all of us,
you're.
but he couldn't confirm with old C.
Oh,
Old
okay. I see why. No, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you have 44 hit points more you should have because I did not hit your critical with the second roll.
But
Yeah.
I also got resistance 30 to all elements.
Okay.
So, I mean, he
You'd
would
get
have done
plus
a
30
bit less.
more. Yeah, you would have taken 30 less from that too. So there you go.
I'm saving an ability I have that lets me soak up to 100 energy damage, and I get 20 power points back. So
Cool.
you know, I'm saving that, but I wasn't aware I was targeted by that critical.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, knowing this now, I use the move action and another move, so I'm out. Next turn, I'll probably heal myself. That's heal, not kill. Heal.
Okay. Um, you're waiting for somebody else to come up. Okay. Kitty,
Yeah.
it's your turn. He's kind of looking at these golems, but you did see him step through an area that blasted cold air on him.
Hmm.
And the first time you watched it crystallize his hair and a good portion of his flesh. So you think there's a big trap there? Might
Okay.
be a wait till after Gojin, maybe give you that.
Uh, okay.
So, or you can look at the golems from a distance. They're only like 20 feet away. So unless there's something, I think he's seeing if you need a component like out of their chest. But those are golems, not inevitables, and you need a stone out of an inevitable to power the torque.
Yeah.
So those probably
But
wouldn't be the right ones.
does the golems resonate?
No.
Okay. Well then,
Yeah, they don't
no,
have
we should be
torques.
okay.
They are
We can.
interesting. With the knowledge arcane, they're interesting, and I can tell you why they're interesting.
Okay. Sorry, I moved and I didn't know how I did that.
Okay, you're fine.
Um. That's pretty low for me.
Oh, no, you made that. Okay, interesting thing about the golems. The one you're very sure you know what that one is. That's a non-quo golem. They kind of disrupt magic in an area. The other one is kind of interesting in a way because it is a quantum golem that is across from it. And I know you're going to ask me, what is a quantum golem? And so I'll tell you just a second here.
So if I know about them, I'm pretty sure Gojin could totally tell us about this thing.
Possibly.
Okay.
There are two types, and you see them facing each other. The last two golems, one is red and one is green, and those are called quantum golems. They do something known as an eldritch surge. Any and all creatures that are within a 20, about a 200 or so foot line around them is about ready to get foobarred. The quantum golems ripple themselves through reality, destroying anything in their wake as they move forward. The destruction is the last time you read about a quantum golem. It went through 4 city walls, castle walls, and appeared inside the castle and killed all the men inside in its move action. That's what it did.
Is there anything that I could do about that?
No. Um, the other thing is that's the red one does it with electricity and fire, which helps. The green one, he deals his primarily in acid and fire. So when they ripple through reality the way they use their eldritch energy, which is kind of more like mythic energy, when they ripple through reality that way, they are spraying this electrical and acid and fire all in their wake as they do this giant surge or charge forward hundreds of feet. they still have the ability to wield weapons that are on their backs. The weapons are detachable. Normally, they are the highest quality magical device crafted by humanoid wizards, but they have various
But we can't.
abilities.
But we can't go into that area.
It could, as it did, you could go in there. They may or may not be inactive. It's unknown. The other kicker with these quantum golems is they're pairs. They're always in pairs. They always can move to each other's pair and know where the other pair is.
Yeah, I'm getting that. So what would I do about that?
Nothing. I'm just letting you know those are what they are. They're
But
inactive
that
right now.
sucks. I mean, so we got to get out of this area. But then,
Right.
do we?
They're not active right now. They seem to be contained.
Yeah, can you detach weapons from an active golem?
Does that activate the golem? There's the question, right?
Exactly.
How is it detained?
It's not coming at you.
No, that's not
Oh,
what
I
I mean.
understand what you're saying. There's nothing showing any type of physical or magical restraint that is visible. They're just not moving, but they are standing there. They're not turning to look, so it kind of like they're inanimate in some ways, but you can tell by the energy surging around them, they're active. They're real golems. Something's either A, restricting them, or they're choosing not to move, which sometimes
Okay.
golems only react to specific commands,
Yeah.
usually from the creator.
There was a panel underneath this inevitable that he was manipulating that started to activate the golems and thaw the big one. So I don't know if they're being held by some mechanism.
Okay. Wait a second. Are these golems vibrating?
No, none of those
Or
four.
is it just
The inevitable creatures with the 6 arms or the 2-armed monk-like ones are the only ones that do the resonant vibrating, like the torque that you got. The
okay?
others seem to be just standard constructs. Yes, the inevitables seem like a construct, but they're actually alive. They do have a life force, and they can, some of them, be affected by level draining and things like that, which is very odd considering the area you're in does a lot of energy draining. It must have been one of the things Enhab manipulated about the inevitables that he uses as shock troops, which would mean if he's draining a lot of power and his just the little area you've been in has a lot of soul draining energy. That's how he killed the gods. He drained their energy. He literally drained their divine energy. He was reclaiming that power. That means there could be a massive amount of that power somewhere inside this thing. That's kind of scary, especially if it goes like boom.
How would you find it?
Maybe your quintessence.
Okay.
Um, Try that. Like, remember you sung with the motes? And the motes activated your quintessence. Now you've done that in the past, and you've used song to put one of the
See,
kaiju's
that's what I
asleep.
was asking. Is if I can find their pitch?
The golems, probably not. The being you're in, maybe because it's resonating.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, you can give that a.
Because if I can match it, I could probably break it too.
Well, you've matched its harmonics by keeping the rooms at bay. So whatever sonic energy with the divine is rippling through this thing is controllable that way by your counter song. You've not tried using any of the moat or any of the moat songs or channeling your bardic ability through a quintessence to see what would happen. The problem is doing either could have a random effect. Could be good, could be bad. I mean, what if the quintessence ripple or causes the room to become more agitated and more damage? There's no way to predict that until you just try, you know. So, so it's a good question.
Well, I guess, does anybody want to see something cool?
Okay.
Either way, it'd be cool.
Hey guys, check this
Yeah.
out.
As long as it ain't me putting on a collar.
So you gonna give it a try
I
on
mean,
something?
the fact
What?
that you asked that question shows just how little you know me. Of course, I want to see someone amazing,
Okay.
even if it causes my death. It's got to be fun.
See, it might. It just might.
Hmm.
Okay, let's Bardic performance.
And you're doing what with a quintessence? Are you singing a moat song and using the quintessence at the same time, or are you just
Yes.
okay? Okay, you guys see her bring out her quintessence. That begins to make the panels on the wall already start to shake a little bit. Go ahead and do a performance.
Oh.
Hey, I asked.
Too late.
So before you click on rolling that, are you taking your once a day 20? Because remember, at any time, you could take a 20 as an immediate action.
Well, when the DM says I
I'm
should
just
do
asking.
something,
I'm just asking.
yeah, let's.
Yes,
Yeah,
Then
let's
take
do it.
20.
Smart girl.
yes.
Okay.
Smart.
Um, you begin singing the moat song. As you do, you notice it ripple through the quintessence as the room begins to vibrate heavily. Um, you feel the reaction as the entire area seems to go dark, like it shut down. As it shut down, as it shut down, you see the pressure building behind the walls because they're actually beginning to bow. Okay? As the room's dark and all the elemental damage and stuff has stopped, you notice the ice begin to melt on the colossal down the hallway. You're not sure how long you can keep this up because this is burning 3 bardic performance per round to keep this going. You have turned off, it seems like, all the environmentals in this area.
Do we think the melted ice in the corner down the what's the name is that god we're talking about? Or
It's
Uh,
the
the
Omicron.
the thing that Athena said she might help you with if it came after you or you had to fight it. She might help.
right? Okay.
I've been starting to thaw, which means I'm leaving.
I'm sort of agreeing with you.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Can you turn it off now?
Uh, right now she's stopping all environmental damages in the area, and the consoles aren't even glowing.
We could use that up in the other room and probably shut down that beam.
She might be affecting this entire level.
Oh shit, we got to move. We'll find out.
You did
Yeah,
your
go.
performance. That was a standard. Are you running now? Because you turned everything off.
Yep. I think running's a
As
good
we're
idea.
leaving.
Run.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exit stage left.
So run to the north
Would it do any good for me to run?
to get away. Yeah, if that thing's waking up down the hall. Yeah.
Okay, to get away from just that, but I'm shutting off everything.
But you need to
Yeah.
get to the north area because there's an elevator that takes you to a different level. And you're looking for either a god bone or the things that show you where God comes into the astral.
But I just shut off everything on this level,
Yes,
This
including
room.
the elevator.
maybe. If it's
Oh, maybe.
mechanical, maybe not. You don't know till you get up there. Gojin can say, nope, that's a mechanical one. There's a lever. You pull it, it just works. It's gears. It's not magical.
Okay, well then
What?
can I stop resonating with it and
Well, let's see if it's just the beam.
can I turn it off? Can I go over there with a fan and
No. Are you going to keep singing as you run?
no. I think at this point I'm screaming.
Well, let me be very clear here for a second. As you're doing your performance, you are stopping the environmental damage and turning it down. It's building a back pressure. As soon as you stop singing and stop doing this, it'll probably continue as normal, but that back pressure will explode through the area.
Okay, so yeah, I guess that's what we're doing.
Means you're going to keep singing until you absolutely have to stop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep it going, boss.
Well, this is going round by round, so you do have your move. The haste is still up, so you can still do a 60 move. Are you running to the north 60 then?
I'm following everybody else. I don't know where people are going.
So, you,
Am I the okay? Then go that way. Why do you have to do?
you're
Jesus, why
running
you
to
gotta make
the
things
north.
difficult?
There you go.
Since talking is free, I am running that way as quickly as possible, if that helps.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, we're running north.
Kitty's turn.
Run for the elevator.
Yes.
Gojin, you doing the same?
Yep, running north.
There we go. Oh my god, dwarf go. Jolie, same thing?
Yes, again, as Gandhi once said when he was nicking stuff from a building, haul ass. I'm gone. And I've got 200 to be able to do it with. So
Yeah,
I
you
think
are.
I'm going to do pretty decently.
You're gonna beat
Oh
everybody
wait,
else.
can I cast Expeditious Retreat?
You don't need it, you have haste going. The time Expeditious Retreat really helps. Okay.
To be honest, I forgot about the haste. I mean, I'd have an extra like 50 or 60, but I'm quite
Yeah,
happy there.
you'll be standing on the platform. Darmish,
Yeah,
you're
I
going
don't want to get
straight
hit by
north
that.
as well.
Yes,
I
sir.
think that gets you to there.
Everybody gets a Red Bull.
20
Start running.
50 move. I can move 100. Move. Unless I quad.
Okay, that means you'll still have some move left.
For me, there's
150.
just this outline of a monk. That's all that's left in that room.
Dude, you guys didn't even see him flash the hell by. Okay, and that would be there. Okay. I imagine you were running too, Sorrel.
Yeah, I don't want to be anywhere near that thing.
Okay. Everybody that has a quintessence in them feels it waken. It's wakening, which means you believe within the next minute it's going to be awake fully. So
That
Hey, wasn't
thing in
that
there.
fun, guys?
10 turns from
I
now.
loved it.
Okay. And then I'll do the next round of move that gets everybody there. There's no elemental damage, but everybody does get Azek's heal. Some.
Do they?
Nope, not if they're not in range. Yeah, your move. They don't.
I'm like, where did everybody go?
They ran to the north, man. They took off like kids that just stole the candy bar out of the store, man. It was
It's funny,
beat
I
feet.
can't move myself anymore.
Oh, it's the clip on that wall. Yeah, that was the one wall that gave me a lot of
Game
problems.
pause. Actually, game pause.
There you go.
Okay. Well, I start running after them.
Okay.
Collision.
I think yeah, you've got I can get you to there. There's your move. 120. And you're on the platform. Kitty,
I'm not moving.
Yes,
you'll be able to make it to the platform as well on this round?
I certainly hope so.
No, I just checked. I'm just doing everybody's moves to make sure that did. Okay, Gojin run into the platform as fast as possible as well, I imagine.
Yep.
I can't get through the door.
Yes, I will do that. Yeah, it's the clipping. You should be on the platform to the north. I moved everybody up.
I'm not there.
Where did you go
I mean,
back?
I see my token to the south.
Oh, yeah. Why are you not moving?
Please pick me up.
Yeah, it's that wall.
Take
It
it away.
clips. There we go. Okay, and then your move would have gotten you here this round easily with the haste. So you're there as well. And then Darmus on his turn is there. On Sorel's turn, Gojin points at the lever and says, pull that.
When we're all here, I pull.
Alrighty. You are all there. And as you pull the lever, you guys begin to descend. And at that, it's a perfect point for us to stop, guys, for this session as you go into your second level. Kitty, as you're going down, you're noticing that the effects were staying above you, so you can stop singing. And you stopped. That took 2 rounds and cost you 6 of your bardic performance points. I'll go ahead and note those to your character.
Okay, but I'm just gonna ask, was that fun for everybody else? Because that was pretty awesome.
Hell yeah.
As the character, I'm like, oh shit, we've done something really stupid. As a player, I'm like, yeah, this is cool. Let's keep going.
Well, here's the weird thing. Her deciding to experiment actually helped you not have to deal with the problem you didn't have a red hand.
Yes.
so
Yeah.
so 2
That-
oops made
that's
it,
on me.
oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Everybody's happy. Let's go find a place to rest.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for playing today. I appreciate it. So, and
Thanks
we'll
for
see
joining us.
everybody.
Yeah.
See everybody in
Yeah.
2 weeks,
Bye.
guys and gals.
Bye, guys.
Yep.
All right.
See y'all.
Later.
Hey guys.